Okie dokie.
Anyway, it's time for the adventures of the manliest man on Galarian.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
No, he's
So,
not.
yeah, yeah, he died.
Ekigro is still alive. Chet Manley is not the manliest man in Galarian.
Well, he was.
And never shall another man be.
Sorry, it's the rules.
His name was Chet Manley.
He may have been named as such, but he wasn't. Hence he's dead and Ekigro is still alive.
You have some big shoes to fill.
Ekigro has big feet.
All right.
Alright.
So, I can't remember, but were you guys going to return to Oleg's now that you have. Wait, no, you decided not to. You're not returning to Oleg's. What are you guys gonna do? What are you doing?
I think they returned to town after we saved the gnomes.
Is that the plan to return to town?
We're gonna guide them back to town, I think? Maybe? I don't know.
They
No, he
didn't want
said we
No,
don't
they
to.
didn't
need
want to
your
go to
help,
town.
and also I don't want to help them anyway because they're like, yeah, I know you just helped save us from a river, but I'm still gonna like charge you like 1,000 gold for my shitty maps of land you guys have probably already mapped.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I was like, I don't want anything to do with that bullshit. So yeah, but
Also tell them about our settlement.
yeah, we
They
did, and
don't
he's like,
want
I
to.
already know, and I don't want to go there. Yeah,
He
no, we
said
tried. They were just
he
like really
said he
rude.
didn't come to the wilderness just to sleep in a bed.
Yeah, he's
I
like
said
really
he's not
rude.
built for the wilderness, obviously,
Well, we can keep
unlike
exploring then.
Ekigro. This is a perception for traveling. My luck with D20s has continued into today.
Okay. So what hex are you planning on going to then?
I just need to get the map.
Let me
Are we
get
at
the
the
date
star,
as
or we have explored the star?
You're at the diamond. The diamond is your location. The star is your guys' choice of where you want to go.
Then let's go to the star.
So it's 2 p.m. right now, according to the clock. Did you guys? No, you haven't explored this hex entirely. Let's spend the rest of the day exploring it so that you can get it marked as explored.
Wait, the diamond?
The diamond?
Yes,
It
the
says
diamond
explore.
hex. I just threw that there. Let me get rid of it. Now it doesn't say explored.
Okay. That was a ketchup stain on the map then.
Yeah, I came to realization after I looked at the clock that you guys might not have fully explored this hex yet.
Because I know this one's half explored at some point.
Was it this one? Oh, that's right. It was this one. Right. Okay, then it is fully explored. Because that was this one. Okay.
Alright, there's some good rules lawyering there. Alright, then we're gonna go to the star.
To the star. What is the star? It's got water in it still, huh?
Ekigro needs a portrait. I can't stand looking at this blank square.
He has one.
Ekigro has a portrait.
Why am I not seeing it?
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either.
Because
Because it's
not...
a token, not a portrait.
Yeah.
I don't...
Okay, everybody, hold on for 2 or 3 minutes and I will satisfy Matt's itch.
Good. I demand satisfaction.
I can put a drow portrait in here that looks like it's from Neverwinter Nights too.
Alright, where did I put your picture? I think I put it in the token section. Token. Where did I put it? There it is. copy. Okay. I wish the folders were the same, but they're not. It doesn't make sense. Portraits. Okay, let me find Mantis's character. Get that sweet portrait on. Wherever it is. Oh. There you go. Are you happy?
Yes. Now we look like an actual party.
Aw, how sweet. Okay, to what I was doing. Water.
Did we lose them? No, Zerdurium, who is Zarky, is coming back eventually. Ron, I think he's eventually coming back, but that's like a long time from now.
Okay, I was just curious.
So,
Zerdurium's
Zarky is
just
coming
gone
back.
until next
I don't
weekend,
know
I think.
what's... Yeah.
Probably
I don't know
next
what
think he's-
Ron, who is playing Chet's gonna do.
Ron said 4 weeks, so probably like 2 more weeks.
Yeah, but I don't know like what character he's gonna bring up.
Me neither, because
Oh, I was just wondering if
he's
you
gonna
had
have
lost
to
the
build
players.
one.
Do you know somebody that wants to join?
No,
No, okay. Just curious.
just curious.
All right, you guys step
Because
into
with this
the
character,
next...
I think ahead about what I'm going to be building for other characters in the party.
Mm-hmm.
So I have some ideas about what I was going to get for, well, not Chet now, but Zarky. But so I was curious if they were still playing. It sounds like they are, so it's all good.
All right, you guys begin exploring the next hex. It is later in the day, so you aren't gonna get a whole lot done today. So you got part of the hex explored without any encounters. Nothing really stands out to you guys today. Would you like to set up camp as the evening is arriving?
Yep, we'll set up camp.
Yep.
Is that a perception or?
Yeah, perception.
This is my survival. And this is my perception.
Okay, what's the survival for?
Setting up a nice camp.
Yeah, getting a good
Oh,
campsite.
okay. These guys are pretty experienced at it, so they pretty much just do their thing. But you're like, yeah, my tent is nice and smooth or something. I don't know. You spend some time on your own setup, but
Ekigro doesn't have a tent, but he can
Oh.
make good
He
fire.
just sleeps out
Good
in the,
fire, okay.
in the open.
Ekigro
My
can
fire
make
is better
fire
than
with
yours.
wood and hands.
very
I can do you
nice.
one better though. I can sit on a bed of thorns and not get hurt.
This it's true.
But is it better?
That is a good question. Is it better?
I
Well,
prefer
it
a
doesn't
feather
feel
bed.
worse.
Okay.
Okay. You guys roll your perceptions for your evening watches and nothing happens in the evening. Yay! So it is the following day in the morning.
Oops, I had the wrong. But
And then, yes, if you guys want to finish exploring this hex, go ahead and do your morning rituals, any role playing you like to do before you start exploring, and then roll those perceptions.
and we're going into like more forest.
Yeah, you're in a forest hex right now
Yeah.
with water in it.
Okay.
You said perception?
Yeah. Okay. For today's exploring, you guys don't really find anything that stands out, except you do run into a situation. The river makes a sharp bend here, widening into a deep pool dotted with lily pads and fringed with waving reeds. Several freshly felled trees lie beside their stumps on the shore of the pool, their crowns dangling in the water among the fading tendrils of mist. You see what looks to be like a band of loggers. And something unusual is occurring right now. You see a man who probably is the leader to this group. You see him arguing with somebody. And he actually notices you guys and looks over and hails you over.
Well,
Head over.
let's go check it out.
Yep. I'll get off my horse and approach cautiously.
I'll stay on my horse.
Ekigro approach.
Hello! I wasn't aware there was a logging camp out this far.
As you guys approach, you notice that a number of the loggers seem to be under some sort of effect, as they don't seem to be
What?
normal selves. In other words, you think maybe some of these loggers might be under some sort of control. And the man greets you as you guys approach, and he points over to the water and says, "This thing is charming my loggers, and how is a decent man supposed to make a living with all these damnable fairies in the woods? All we were doing was coming here to log, and she controlling my men."
Sense motive to see if he's telling me the truth.
Okay.
What
you
are
can think
like
what you
these
want.
charmed men even doing? Are they just like standing around?
They're just standing right now, yes.
Okay.
They do seem to look like they're forming some sort of like wall between the water and this man. And
Well,
Deirdre, you think, yeah, he's very frustrated and pissed off. Like, all he wants to do is log, and you can tell that they already have logged a little bit because some of the trees are cut down. But yes, there is this creature. It looks like a woman. Only part of her head is out of the water, so just like her eyes are above the water. And she's just watching. And yes, you do get the feeling that these men might be under some sort of control, not his.
I asked the man, where did you come from to get this work?
He looks over at you guys and says, "Well, you guys, you commissioned us to bring more wood."
Oh, so he's working for us.
Did?
Yeah,
Well,
you
we
guys
asked
might
for wood,
not
and
have
he took the
directly.
initiative, probably.
Yeah, you guys might not have directly made the request, but somebody in your kingdom, hired.
We didn't specifically tell him to get
loggers.
wood, but we said to
okay.
somebody, like, we need wood, and what this guy decided to do. Or somebody else decided, yeah.
Yeah, so this is a band of loggers. You see all this logging equipment.
It is because you take whole forest. If you do not take whole forest, Faye may not be so mad at you.
Can you talk with the Feizu?
I was just gonna go and try and communicate with.
The man
Let's
curses.
find out.
If
what
I
she has
can't
to
take
say.
this forest, and I can't take that forest, and I can't take that forest, what forest can I take?
Sure, there's another area where we can log, but
Well,
Let me
let's
go
find
talk
out
to-
what. Yeah. Let's find out both sides before we. Let's have a talk. We can work this out.
I'm gonna go near the water to address the creature in it.
Okay. In what language will you address her?
I'll try Sylvan, since that's the language of the Fae, most.
Okay.
And I ask her basically what seems to be the problem.
Alright, 1 second. This strange, beautiful woman has flesh that seems made of wood and vibrant hair that resembles leaves and blossoms. As she rises out of the water a little bit so that she can speak to you. And she says, "I merely asked them to leave my area. I even attempted to scare them off with ghost sounds and mist, but all of it failed. This man threatened me. He threatened that he was going to hang me from the nearest tree and drip me dry. So I charmed some of his loggers to protect myself."
Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable.
Okay, I'll sense her motive to see if what she's telling me is truthful.
Okay, you're not sure, Zoo?
You need to work on your sense motive.
I only have so many points.
Deirdre, you're not sure?
Okay. Let's see,
Tasha, you're not really sure, but it did sound pretty reasonable about what she's saying. And if you guys want to roll knowledges to know what this creature is,
Oh yeah, of course, I was gonna...
a
I was
knowledge
gonna do that.
nature.
I have this skill, finally. I'm not good at it, but I have it.
Oh, yeah, that's not gonna help right now, but...
I'll roll my intelligence.
Zoo and
Okay, so it's a DC
Tasha,
10.
Zoo and Tasha, you recognize this to be a dryad.
That was geography.
Oh. Okay. Zoo, you recognize this to be a dryad.
You recognize this to be Europe.
You're in Southeast Europe right now.
You're looking at France right now.
It does kind of look like France. Like the entire part that's not white. If you blur your
It's sort of the
eyes,
shape. It's sort of the shape of France if you squint at
it's
it.
sort of the shape of
Sort of.
France.
I tell the dryad my name, that I am Zoo, and that we are the founders of the settlement to the north. And I thank her for her patience and her willingness to try and solve this without violence. And I tell her that I'll try and get him to I'll get him to log somewhere else away from your home.
Roll me a diplomacy.
That's what I'm good at.
You
Even
cursed
with the
yourself.
Dude,
Okay.
that's still a good roll.
And then,
Yes.
while you're saying that, after you say that, the man shouts, "No! We started here! We can't just pack up and leave!"
Who speaks Fae? Or Sylvan?
I speak Sylvan.
No,
No,
he's
I
saying a
don't know.
logger. Maybe he does. Maybe he has a helm of comprehend languages or something.
It turns out he is speaking Sylvan, so yes, that is correct.
He does speak Sylvan.
Maybe he's a ranger. Maybe he speaks Sylvan.
Well, if you do logging in a sylvan forest, you'd probably pick up a language at some point.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Probably all the swear words
Reasonable.
that they yell at you.
That's what he began with.
He learned all the curse
Well-
words of the Sylvan language first.
Can I try to diplomacy him and tell him that there's other places that we could log closer to the settlement? I think this is a little far out, don't you think?
Sure, go ahead. Okay. So here's what happens. She responds to what you're saying and nods in agreement. And he seems angry, but he slowly starts to kind of diffuse and says, "Well, we only picked this spot because we didn't really want to strip the trees closest to the city. So unless you have a better spot you recommend."
Okay, away from the city. Let's see.
Well, can we ask
What about
the
this
dryad?
hex next to us? Yeah, I guess let's ask the dryad. Are there any areas that aren't near your home that wouldn't be endangering any other residents that we could log sparingly?
I don't
We don't want to
rarely...
deforest it.
I rarely venture away from my area here. It's so lovely watching these trees grow and flourish, giving them a chance at life.
How about that area next to the Stag Lord's Fort?
Yeah, the one we just came from, I guess.
Yeah, it's got access to a waterway, and I don't remember seeing anything over there.
Yeah.
Other
I'll
than
try to convince.
A really rude
the-
gnome.
Yeah, we don't care
Wow.
about the gnomes though.
You guys get back there, he's stuck in the water again.
I just leave him there this time. Like, screw you. I'll go get the other gnomes out of the water or something, make sure they don't die. But he can just lose all his shit. And I don't really care.
Turns out it
I
was a
take the
haunt
cart
the
to
whole
the
time.
other side of the river this time.
It's like pull it back. We're taking this. We're gonna bring it back to our bandit fort that we liberated. We're
That's
the
right.
bandits now.
You guys can roll a knowledge, geography, or nature.
I recommend we go to the plane of wood.
Tasha, you also are coming up with some recollections of some untouched groves about 10 miles to the north where the Tatzelworm den was.
Okay. I'll show him my map, the royal map, and make a couple of suggestions.
Now the Dryad speaks up and she says, they can't just leave after the harm they've done. What are you gonna do about these 5 poor trees that they killed?
Trees grow
So there's
back.
some ones that they've logged.
I'll say a prayer for the trees.
I don't think I
Say
can
kind of
mend the
flippantly.
trees since they're kind of living creatures.
That's probably correct. Let's reincarnate the
Zoo.
trees.
You can mend them. That doesn't mean that they're put back to life.
You cannot mend trees.
Yeah, they're living things.
She
No
says,
Right,
longer
they'd
an
be dead, stood up
you
trees.
cannot mend trees. In the rules of Pathfinder, it's not going to happen. She says, I demand 1 tree for every tree they have killed.
What, that he like plants a tree?
I don't care how you do it. Just return 5 trees to me.
Okay.
Group huddle.
Oh, yeah.
Does
Yeah, okay.
does she mean that we take trees from somewhere else and bring them here, or just plant some new ones?
Replant them?
think
I don't
she just
know.
want some new ones.
Okay.
You guys can roll a
plant
knowledge
some-
arcana if you have it.
We could plant some.
Can magic a tree.
So as you guys are huddled together and thinking of things that you could do, the magic casters recall there being such a thing called a feather token that can do just that, grow a tree.
Oh wait, we do have one.
Oh,
Who has
we
it?
do?
okay.
But she does demand
It's
5.
not me.
Well, one sec. I don't have a feather token on me.
Somebody has the feather token.
Well, just we
Maybe
can
it was
find out
Zarky.
because the loot sheet actually keeps track of who has everything.
Let me see here.
It's just a matter of what was it called?
Right, what was it called? Did you guys get that from the fort, right? Wait, where did you guys get that from?
I don't see anything called feather token. I don't see anything called Qual's feather token, which is
Do
a
you-
proper name.
Do you remember where you got it so that I can pull up the manual?
I don't.
Okay.
Is it possible
Was
even
it
that
from
we
the
sold
Tatzelworm
it?
Den?
We might have. I don't know.
Okay, it wasn't. this? Did you get it off of a person?
I must have sold it.
Was it a reward?
Maybe you did sell it.
We're like, growing a tree, that's not really all that useful.
Okay.
Growing
But you
trees
do know
is
they
super
exist.
useful.
Yeah, I can't remember where it came from, so it'll be hard to find.
What is your name, Dryad? What can we call you?
I don't really know how to say this correctly. Melanie?
Well, Melanies, you have my word that if you release these men, I will ensure that you will have... How many trees was it? 5?
5.
She wants 5 trees.
That you will have 5 trees returned to you.
She tilts
Yes,
her
I
head
will.
to the side as she looks at you for a moment.
I will reassure her that yes, we will be good on our word, and we'll make sure that 5 trees grow back here.
She
I
says,
can craft these.
very well. I have friends in the forest. They'll return the loggers to me if you do not grow back 5 trees around my lovely pool of water.
Thank you.
In fact, if you don't hold up to your promise, it just might charm you too.
There's no need for threats. We're here because I want to establish an amicable relationship with our new neighbors. And I will see that this transgression against you is set right.
That's quite unusual behavior from your kind. Assuming you're
My
looking like a
kind.
human
Oh,
right
man.
now.
Looks can be deceiving, and I take a standard action to become a kitsu.
She smiles and giggles. Oh, how fabulous.
I'll change back.
No, you should stay in that form more. It looks way better.
I smile at her and I say, I try to balance it.
It will take me some time, but I should have...
You can just
the
make
trees
those.
within the month. Yes, I know, but I have to actually get the material to do it, right? So 5 trees would be 5 days. Plus we have to go back
Uh-huh.
to the fort, which is another 4 or 5 days. And then come back here. So it's going to take about 15, 16 days for me to pull it off, assuming we went back right away. So that's why I'm saying within the month.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, that was my plan. I'll just craft them.
Okay, she accepts your agreement and she can't wait.
Great. So we'll see if the men will be uncharmed, and we'll just escort them to another grove that they can set up logging in.
And as you do that, the leader guy, he curses a lot and just stupid Fae. Why are Fae always like that? You know, we need to make a living too. They can't just own everything. And he just keeps going on like that.
I think there's precedence here that they were here first. But we'll work on that.
Do you have a flag?
No flag,
Right
no
now, we don't
country.
even-
No flag.
We
no
don't even have a
country.
name for our city.
That's true. You haven't named
It's starting to
it.
get embarrassing.
It's just called the settlement for now.
The Settlement. Isn't that a movie?
I don't know. I was gonna say it
Oh,
sounds like a
settlement.
book or something, like
Yeah.
a Dean Koontz book or whatever.
Okay, if we're done here.
Yeah, if you guys take your
Mhm.
leave.
So I think let's
I try
do
to
the two...
impress upon
Sorry.
him the value of having good neighbors.
That sounds good.
He argues to you that Fae are no good for neighbors. Trust me, I know.
I find that
Ah,
having
but you-
Fae as neighbors is far more interesting than the alternative.
You
I
you
talked to him
call
about the
being
possibility of actually
tricks
befriending
being
one.
played on you constantly? Interesting.
Yes, actually. Very much so.
You know, the most embarrassing thing I've had to endure was yelling and screaming at my men for something they didn't do, and it turned out it was a stupid little Fae the whole time.
Yes, but it gave you a story you could tell.
I assure you,
He
friend,
grumbles.
that
Sounds like it
presence-
enriched.
your
Sounds like it
presence
enriched your
and
life.
and the axes were much more terrifying for her than having your men charmed for you, or is just as much. It was a simple misunderstanding. No reason to... We can put it as water under the bridge.
Well, if I wasn't getting paid, I would just walk away from this situation, but lead the way to where you think it's better to log. But if any trouble arises, I'm coming to you.
That seems fair enough.
No one
As
said
Baroness,
taming
it's
these
my
lands would
duty
be
to
easy.
see that problems are solved. Preferably amicably.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, we'll lead him to the Tatsworm Den, then. Did we explore? No, we haven't explored this place yet.
For the most part, yes, you did, because I said that you guys ran into
Okay.
this pretty later in the day.
Okay, good. Then, yeah, we'll just show him to the Tatsworm Den, and that's where we'll leave them. And we'll
Okay.
keep exploring.
Night will probably fall before you get to the Tatzelworm Den.
Perception to see, yeah, through the camp. Keep an eye out.
Okay, so you guys set up camp.
Oops, that's a D12.
Okay. Okay. You guys set up camp, and oh, let me move where you guys are here. And you're actually kind of like between the two hexes because you would have traveled a little bit closer to that one. And these loggers will set up watches as well, and nothing occurs through the evening. And it is the next
Okay.
day. It should only take like a couple hours to get to a fine spot to let them log.
Okay.
Any last words you want to say to these gentlemen?
Um, just I mean, take care of yourselves. If something is menacing you, then defend yourself. But in the
But
case of
also remember that you are representatives of Oleg's trading post, and how you behave is a reflection upon us. So have some understanding, and if there is a problem, don't hesitate to send word back, so we might be able to try and handle it
Oh, you'll be hearing
without
from me for
resorting to
sure.
threats of stringing people up and draining them. Which is actually kind of disturbing that is even something you would have considered.
the
He doesn't say anything to you. It's like a scorned child, just upset.
yeah.
And then he orders his men to get situated. This is where we're working, boys.
All right. But if you see any tassel worms, you can totally kill those.
I would suggest you run. For some reason, I have this weird fear of tatzelworms. They look pretty nasty.
Okie dokie.
All right, let's go explore the star.
Okay, the star. Alright, go ahead and roll perceptions. By the time you guys get to that hex, it's now the afternoon. Okay. This is going to be interesting. So I got everybody's rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I like interesting.
You guys explore this hex. Not completely, but you begin to explore this hex. And you run into an area where the trees part to reveal a peaceful forest glade dappled with sunlight. A small pond lies placidly at the roots of an enormous oak tree with a scattering of leaves floating upon its surface. Birdsong twitters from the branches above. And as you guys approach, you hear crying, but this crying isn't the kind of crying that you guys are familiar with. This is more of a song. And you hear this song of sadness from the pool, close to the pool of water. You don't see
Okay.
anything yet, but you would have to approach.
I get off my horse.
Okay. Does it sound human?
It's hard to tell. You can roll knowledge niche.
Maybe elven? Or fey is my first guess.
Actually, that's a good point. Other than just the voice, the language, is it common?
No, the language is not common, nor is it Sylvan.
Okay.
None of you guys actually speak the language that you hear. The voice, it's hard to tell, but it seems humanoid. It could be fae, could be other things, but...
Okay.
Her song does stop.
Okay.
And you hear, like, little whimpers in the distance where she is at. Very little whimpers.
But we don't see anything.
You would have to approach.
I mean, I'll start
There's
walking.
trees. You guys
Yeah,
are in
I'll
the
start-
woods. Yeah.
I'll start doing that, but yeah, I get off my horse.
Yeah, we'll go forward.
Make sure I have my shield up or equipped and everything.
Okay. I will stay on my horse.
Okay. You guys come around the trees and you see a woman weeping into the water, her eyes dripping of water. And she looks up at you guys and sniffles a little bit as she has a full expression of sadness upon her face. As this looks somewhat familiar to another creature you guys saw earlier.
It's another dryad.
It
It could be another
like it.
fae. Like a dry. Well, I mean, is she made of, like, leaves and shit?
Yes.
It looks like it. In fact,
Okay.
yeah, it looks... She has the same leafy hair as the other one. I get the
Then
feeling
I
that we're in,
ask
like,
her
the
in
heart of the
Sylvan.
forest.
Yeah, like, what is troubling you?
Go ahead and roll me perceptions, everybody.
We don't have our resident perception character.
Ekigro's modifier isn't terrible.
Yeah, it's not too bad. My modifier isn't terrible either, but Zarky has like a plus like 13 or something ridiculous.
She looks up at you with teary eyes. And she says, what language do you speak to her in? Common or
Sylvan.
Sylvan? She'll respond in Sylvan, saying, an evil tree. It damaged and wrecked the forest. It's going to kill me. It's gonna kill us all. It's gonna devour me.
I try to calm her down with my words, and I tell her that, well, actually, first I'm going to sense her motive. See if she's telling me the truth.
Yeah.
I was going to be a little, sure.
Oh wait, I
Tree
can't
on
do
tree
that.
violence.
Yeah, does Ekigro even
Fine,
speak
dude.
Sylvan?
He doesn't, so disregard that roll.
He is the new
speak
Chet
Sylvan.
Manley. That was the same thing. Yeah, you speak Sylvan.
Yes, I speak so.
Yeah, because that was the thing. Even with Chet Manley there, because like Zarky speaks it as well. So like everybody speaks Sylvan except for Chet, and now Ekigro's got the same thing going on. Like everybody else can speak Sylvan.
I mean,
I mean,
maybe
I guess
he
like,
speaks Sylvan. I haven't included his background skills yet.
uh,
All right,
I could give you
Deirdre.
Sylvan.
He's gonna be profession accountist / linguist.
Deirdre, you're pretty confident that she's being truthful. She seems scared. However, you have a slight sense of feeling that
I mean, it's probably more than just a tree.
she's willing to do anything to get somebody to deal with it. So you have this feeling that if you were to decline, she might be rash.
Okay. That's fine. Rash is good. Uh, tell me more about this evil tree.
When did it start and from whence did it come?
It's arrived maybe a week or so ago. I don't know. It's been ruining things. I fear it because it prefers my kind. As she like looks at herself to show that she's
Tries
talking
to
about
eat
her.
them.
We are its preferred palate.
We didn't hear anything about this from
The other one.
the other of your kind that we met. Is this recent?
Yeah, she says like a week ago or so.
Oh, okay. So she just maybe hasn't, whatever it is, just hasn't wandered over there, maybe?
She says,
What
perhaps
has it
they're
tried to
busy
do to you?
with their own endeavors.
How has it
Yeah,
tried
and
to
dealing with
attack you?
loggers.
Does it have long arms or possibly like long vines? How is it trying to eat?
She says it's an intelligent plant. It will devise new and cruel methods to torture and torment its food. It
Last
stands
time I
It
fought
20
an
feet
intelligent plant, I
tall,
almost died.
with dark, twisted roots. It has gnarled and wickedly curved scythe-like branches.
Hmm. 20 feet tall. That is pretty tall.
She says,
Outside of character, this seems way outside of our CR.
Nah.
let's not get into that. She says, what looks like a long scar in the center of the tree's trunk splits open to reveal a toothy mouth when the creature attacks. And it'll just eat me and others of my kind if they are here.
Where did you last see this creature?
Just that way. And she points to the hex to your guys' southeast.
Okay. I tell the others that, well, what she's describing is terrifying, but do we feel up to the challenge? I definitely want to rid, like, our lands of this creature.
Yeah,
Just,
I agree with that.
and it'll, help us foster a good relationship with the Dryad.
Based on her description, do you know anything of this creature she's talking about?
Can I plumb the depths of my knowledge about this thing?
Okay, nature?
It did seem to have pretty distinctive
You
traits.
That's
are
a pretty low roll.
not entirely sure.
I tell you, I'll have to get a look at it.
Okay. Where is this tree? And what is your name?
Well, she points to the southwest hex, or east, southeast hex, and she says her name is, I guess it's Teresa. Teresa.
All right. And I
Teresa?
tell her if you
Teresa.
see Milliance nearby, tell her that that to be careful of the danger and that going to we're going to deal with.
Mhm. Oh, that would be lovely. Try not to harm any of the forest around you.
All right.
Hmm. Okay. Let me see. What do I have against trees?
What do you have against trees?
I don't have anything against trees.
Trees are nice.
Grow, you have an axe, right?
Yes, he does.
Grow does have axe.
Okay, that's good.
Perfect for killing trees.
I have weapons that are generally fairly ill-suited for fighting trees. But I do have flaming bolts, so those might be pretty useful. Could shoot a crossbow at it,
yeah.
I guess.
That sounds like a plan to me.
Ekigro, this will be your finest moment.
I could give Ekigro some AC.
Raise it above 10.
No, I don't think I
10.
can do that. I can raise it up to 8, probably.
It might as well be 0.
Yeah. That's why I was laughing about it.
I could throw mage armor on him.
Ekigro doesn't believe in AC.
Defense.
He's illiterate, so the letters A and Z don't exist to him.
Ekigro pulls out a memo pad and jots down some numbers and figures on it.
Yeah, remember, he doesn't read. He's an accountant.
He doesn't read,
he
but
believes
he
in
knows math.
the universal language.
Yeah, he only believes in math. It's the only language that he
Ekigro
believes in
illiterate,
reading.
but that not mean Ekigro stupid.
Yeah.
So Snapdragon fireworks are fire-based.
Yes, they are.
So that's good.
I have some alchemist fire too.
Okay, I think we're good here. I think we got a plan. Fire and
I can always
axes.
animate.
That sounds like the right way to deal with this.
I can animate the like stuff around it to entangle it.
Can trees get entangled? I guess so.
Sure.
I've never fought a tree before.
Some.
I'm sure some of them are immune, I guess, but depending on what sort of special abilities they have.
Yeah. Alright, let's go looking for this thing.
Okay.
You guys are seeing the it's like a webcomic where like there's like these cavemen and he's like, no, I don't like no problem with I can't remember exactly the wording, but basically the problem is just like, oh, pronouns are the only things that confuse me. Everything else is fine. Definitely wasn't worded that way, but yeah, I should find that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you guys take on her quest and head to the next hex, is that right?
Yep. We're gonna go fight the tree, this crazy man-eating tree.
Dryad-eating tree.
Dryad-eating tree, yeah.
So when you step into the next hex, it is now 3 p.m.
It doesn't sound like a tentriculus, which was what I was worried about.
Go ahead and roll perceptions.
Yeah, let's be on our lookout, because if any of these trees could be, like, the one...
Any of them could be this tree.
Yeah, we don't want to...
You guys are all, like, eyeing every tree. You're like, this one? This one?
Is there any way we can,
This
like,
one?
detect the plant creature?
This is like the perfect situation to play a dwarf that hates trees.
Okay. You guys begin exploring. Are you on your horses when you're looking for this tree, or what do you do?
I don't know. It depends on like.
I mean, we travel on our horses.
Hmm. I guess the question is, are you
Yeah,
on
I
your
guess
horse or
if we
not?
have to, unless we know of like a smaller enough area to travel around it on foot, to like that we got pointed in. Otherwise, I'd be on my horse.
Okay. So
I'm
likely
on my
on
horse.
horses then. Okay.
As much as it pains me, but I kind of have to otherwise because I only move 20 feet. Ekiguro isn't though. Ekiguro just runs around on the feet because he's as fast as we are, as we are
Yeah.
on horses.
All right. Something is indeed going to happen. None of you guys will get a surprise round as you will be caught off guard. Go ahead and roll initiatives.
All right. Oh, I rolled high at least.
And
I believe my initiative bonus is 0.
we're going to use the map.
I rolled a 1.
You are a slow barbarian.
No, I'm pretty fast at moving over land.
To react.
I have a lot of momentum and or inertia.
Yeah, so it's hard to stop and change your train of thought.
Oh, wait, we don't have a Chet. Let's get rid of Chet's horse on this thing. Okay, and then we have Akiko, Tasha, Deirdre, and Z. Okay, so you guys are just on your horses. Blah, 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 blah. And out of nowhere, this branch comes out and smacks at Tasha.
Oh no, not the Baroness.
And it hits her.
Defend the Baroness.
And she takes a moderate amount of damage. And you guys all see this horrendous looking tree. I'm gonna do some changes here really quick.
Well, at least it didn't grapple me. That's a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it a little bit further back because of its reach. Wait, no, you're on your horses, so it's gotta be right here because you're technically in your horse's square.
Yeah, we've expanded to large size.
Okay, and so combat shall begin. With
At least it didn't
round
grapple you.
Yeah, I know.
round 1. At the top of the round, Zoo.
It's me. I am going to... I want my horse to move away from it.
It will gladly do that.
Okay. So I want the horse to.
Oh,
yeah.
let me lock tokens for you.
I want it to move south.
Not that we can control the horses.
Well, I mean, I have hand land.
No, I mean the token. We can't move the
Oh.
token anyway.
Yeah.
You can draw its line, though.
Maybe as an arrow, yeah.
Can you not control drag it? Because I've seen
No, I
other
can't
people
click on
do
it.
it to other tokens. Oh, okay. Maybe they took that away. Okay,
I
so
just wanted to go
you
there.
and your horse start retreating from.
I can do it
creature?
with anybody in the party, but I can't do it with the horses.
Oh, okay. Maybe because I have
So as a
Yellow.
standard action, I'm going to cast Snapdragon Fireworks. Actually, no. I'm gonna cast Entangle. I want to see if I can at least give this thing some penalties to hit.
Okay, so the plants start to grow in the area, trying to wrap around this tree's what could be legs.
Let's see, something like that, just so that it doesn't hinder us too much.
Mhm.
But yeah, this will get it. Alright, I'm gonna cast my spell. Oh, I've had a good save. Damn.
Hmm.
I'm guessing it rolled like above a 15.
Yes, it did.
Alright, that's my
Did
turn.
you want to roll knowledge on it now that you see it, nature?
Yeah.
Okay. You think, now that you've seen it, this is a scythe tree.
Aptly named.
And it's not known to grab or swallow like a lot of plants do. It does have plant traits. And you do know that it's going to have a high DR, and slashing weapons are what you're going to need to take it down.
Like an axe.
What you know about scythe trees is that they are intelligent, and their branches are rather scythe-like, and it increases their crit range because of it.
Yep.
So not like a normal scythe.
I guess.
Because scythes actually have like the same crit range, just have a higher crit multiplier.
Oh,
We don't know
Yeah.
it has a higher crit multiplier.
we're not
but I'm
getting
sure
an
it
improved
probably
multiplier,
might.
just the range.
Okay.
So it should be called
It's
like
okay.
a sword
This
tree
is-
or something, but
This is not as bad as a scythe weasel.
Yeah, its CR is not very high. It's the same as the Shambling Mound. It's just a typical CR6. Nothing too out of your guys' realm of possibility. I mean, you guys did take on a CR6 of level 2s, so you can totally do this.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I tell everyone else the dangers of the tree. It's just that it's a strong melee combatant.
Yeah.
Be careful. That's my turn.
And you do
It's the
notice,
airdrop.
like, the area behind it, now that you've, like, seen it move and stuff, it looks pretty destroyed, like it's just been kind of wrecking everything on its path. So there's just a trail
Alright.
of plant carnage behind it.
That's weird.
I tell my
Go,
horse to
Deidre.
move 5 feet,
Okay.
and then I'm going to get
Save.
off the horse. I know I can't actually like make the ride check, so I'm not gonna even just take a move action to get off my horse.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. There's no punishment.
Right, but it's a DC 20,
You just don't want to.
so I mean, I know I can't make it.
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
It's literally
Okay.
impossible for me
That
to make it.
-5. Aw.
Yeah, actually, I guess it should actually be a -4, I think, because I don't have my shield on technically, but,
Oh.
and I don't have that factored in right now. But, I pull out the, do I want to pull out the shield? Or do I want to stick to the crossbow with flaming arrows? I'm going to do the crossbow, or flame bolt, I mean. So, I pull out the crossbow, my light crossbow,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Alright. Baroness Tasha.
Oh, I can't click my horse.
Mm-hmm.
None of us can.
I get my horse to fall back to here, 5 feet. And then I begin casting a spell.
Okay.
So I'm still on my horse.
Oh, I should just give you guys control over your horses. This is your responsibility.
Yaga Maker?
Did I typo?
Baba Yaga.
Oh, Yaga Maker? Well, like, I don't want to spoil anything, but this would have to be, like, post Reign of Winter. Two of the players know why, but yeah.
It's not my turn. I didn't roll on initiative. I rolled a 1, so it's Tree's turn.
You don't think Baba Yaga would
I'll
have
go
anything
next.
to do with it anymore, other than just random lore stuff from him? It would be Irison. Maker.
Yeah,
I would play it only if I can play a progeny of my shaman that he would send as a representative.
Yeah. So now you have to turn an evil region to whatever you prefer it to be. As they slowly adjust to the snows no longer existing.
No, the snow's still there.
Well, I mean, provided that you guys don't interrupt the actual ritual, but if you do, then it wouldn't be.
Yeah, that wasn't our plan.
It could be.
That would involve us, like, actually doing, like, a mythic, like, quest.
Probably. It would definitely be high level stuff.
that could be fun, like if Secret
Alright,
wanted
Eki,
to
grow.
do a homebrew of it or something.
Maybe.
Go smash
it's not
it.
my turn, I already said. I rolled
Yeah, the
a
tree
1 on
goes-
initiative.
The tree
Oh,
actually
I
goes
didn't
before,
Why does it say
Roll it from my
Ekigro's
sheet.
turn?
because he didn't roll it from a character sheet, so he just rolled a 1 and it didn't actually set it
You
to the
son of a
combat
bitch.
tracker.
Well, he
Tree
can
goes
adjust
first.
it himself. What's your initiative?
No, I can't.
1. He's at
It doesn't
1.
let you interact with the combat tracker like that.
It lets you guys
Like
change your
it's,
HP.
you try clicking order.
Oh,
That's
nope,
because
we
it's
can do
on
that
our
on a
character sheet.
gotcha. Okay. All right. Then the tree will go first. It is not entangled.
It is difficult terrain. They move through the entanglement stuff, though. I don't know if that matters.
Probably not. It's going to.
You can probably
move
just
here.
try and murder Ekigro.
Actually, it doesn't even need to move. It doesn't even need to move. It's gonna
It wants to
full
attack Ekigro.
round Ekigro.
Yeah.
Good news
Yeah, it's
is,
got some read.
you being flat-footed doesn't really matter. Unless it
Okay,
has
No,
sneak
it
attack.
doesn't.
If this has sneak attack, then you're screwed.
So
I believe in Ekigro.
this is
I
gonna
Everyone,
power
channel your
I
attack.
may
belief
have
into
uncanny
Ekigro.
dodge.
I'm gonna make some adjustments because it's gonna power attack.
I do not have uncanny dodge.
This thing can lunge too. I didn't have it lunge, but it can lunge. Okay, I don't know if your AC is correct, but
Oh, it missed!
The 9 will miss.
19 and 17.
The automatic miss.
The rest of them hit.
Okay.
My AC is higher than I thought. I guess because you're not raging though.
Wow, those are 2 big hits.
Some of that's less because he doesn't have the DR built into it.
So I'm at 25 right now.
It's
So yeah,
half health.
that's a big hit.
Yeah. So it slices at you
Yeah.
a little bit, and it is now your turn.
You guys have Ekigro's back, yes?
Yes,
I hope so,
we,
but
we have your back.
Pause just
Don't
a little
let
bit.
Ekigro
You won't
die
even
here.
have to move.
And
wait for my
Ekigro
spell.
is going to rage.
Wait for my
He's
spell.
going to give him some temporary HP.
Okay.
8 of it. And he's gonna
I'll make you big.
charge at
You won't
this
even have to
thing.
move.
He's
Don't
gonna
have
go
to
at any.
provoke.
Okay, you're gonna provoke.
Don't have to take any of that damage.
Too late, he charged on.
I know.
Does a 14 hit
That'll
your
hit.
charge AC? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I'm going to not take some of that.
The thing is, he can't take
Just
another
roll a
full attack
natural
from this.
20, crit it, and kill it.
Oh.
So-
Maybe it's possible.
Okay. So I'm charging and power attacking and raging. I'm reckless stancing.
Does Zoo actually have that +4 charisma? Or is that left over from a previous fight?
That hit.
Well,
That would be
the-
left over.
something.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
My Eagle Splendor I cast on you.
I'll check that off.
The same as my Mage Armor, actually. It's not actually
Oh.
on me now.
Really? You wouldn't have put it on when you knew you guys were looking for this thing?
I think she would have.
It lasts 4 hours, but we're looking for a whole hex. I mean, if we knew about where it was, sure, I'll have it. I'm fine with that.
I'm just gonna leave it on.
But we did ask her where it was, like where we could find the.
Yeah, she kind of gave you a short route idea to it, you know. It didn't take you long to find it.
Okay. It didn't change anything. I still got hit, but got it.
Alright, Ekiger 26 does hit.
Okie dokie, time for Ekigro damages.
Ekiro damage is pretty good.
22.
Yeah, Akira's
22
damage is pretty
damages.
sweet.
Okay, is this a slashing weapon?
It is a
Sure
slashing
is.
magic
It sure
great
is.
axe.
Okay, then it takes all of the damage.
Ekigro not feeling too well.
Okay, round 2. Zoo.
Yeah, I've got to go save Ekigro. He's totally gonna die. But this thing hasn't had a turn yet. I'm going to have my horse move up here where I can reach him. And I'm going to ready an action to cast invisibility when this thing attacks.
I mean, this thing has had a turn. It went
Right,
before
but
Ekigro.
see, I'm going to cast invisibility when it attacks. So when I see it's attacking, I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Okay, are you trying to get
My-
the horse
my-
to get closer to this creature? Because it is docile and it is not going to do that.
Is that a ride or a handle animal?
I think docile is just a big no, but let me pull up the skill section here.
Because I mean, I can use handle animal to get an animal to do something.
Sort of.
To push an animal. To push an animal means to get it to perform a task or trick it doesn't know but is physically capable of performing. This also covers making an animal perform a forced march or forcing it to hustle more than one round.
So forced march forward or something.
I think. Well, I mean,
Look at
I
red
think
here.
getting it to move up next to it would be something like it'd be basically like a combat trained, right? But it's not actually trained. It's physically capable of doing
it's
the same
ride.
thing as a combat trained horse. Is it ride?
Ride? No. No, ride is only if you're going to have a combat train. So go ahead and roll a handle animal and let's see if you can push your animal, which is a DC 25.
Alright, good luck, me.
Yep, and it makes it's harder if the animal's taking any damage.
Oh, it's not a bad roll.
Okay, unfortunately, your horse is too docile and afraid of this tree and refuses to go forward.
Okay, was that an action to do that?
Trained gets
Believe so.
commands, handle. Pushing animal to push an animal means to get it to perform. I guess.
I mean, you're trying to get it to do a move. I think it probably, at worst case,
Probably
it
a
uses
move action at most, yeah. I think you still have a standard, I would say.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, alright, well, I guess since I did that, this is the best I can do for now, is I'm going to flare it. Or actually, maybe... Do I know how intelligent this thing is?
No,
I wonder if I could silent image something.
Wait, where are you getting this control mountain battle stuff, Tasha? Is that in the handle animals
it's
section
under
or
the-
in the ride section?
Ride, under the rides.
It's under
skill.
mine.
As a move action. So it's a move action. Not trained for combat while riding in battle. If you fail the ride check. And you saw 20. Okay, so then with that rule there, I guess it is going to be the ride checks for that stuff, not the push animal. So technically you do succeed then, Zoo. Because it's only a 20.
Well, what's his ride bonus?
What's the
though?
handle animal, though? My ride is not as high as my handle animal.
Oh, then yeah, you would need to make a ride check for that. So if you want to
Right.
take...
Ah!
Oh!
No. Okay,
Can you
same thing.
spend a
You don't
luck
go
point
anywhere.
to get +1.
Do I get a +1 for me knowing the horse very well? I've trained these. I've spent so much time with these horses.
Nope.
Synergy bonus with handle animal.
No. You didn't say you were training your horse during the downtime, so no. It's been just stabled the whole time. Nobody's been training it.
Okay.
Maybe
I'm
we'll
gonna try
invest
an
in a
illusion to
combat
deceive
horse.
it.
Yeah. Tasha did, like, right away.
Well, I've
I'm
been
gonna
investing
try
in
and
the ride skill
cast-
since the beginning, on purpose.
Silent
yeah.
image to make a duplicate of Enki grow.
Oh, okay.
There. Maybe it'll attack it. I don't know how intelligent this thing is, but it does have to save again for being an entangle, so I'll hit that at the end of my turn.
Okay. Do I need to make
Okay,
a
so at
will
least it's
save
got some
now
minuses.
for it, or just when it thinks
No,
to
it's
interact?
whenever it
Okay.
interacts.
Only if it chooses to interact with it, which it might not even
Yeah.
want to do. Like it might just be like, that one.
Right,
didn't
that's what
attack
I'm
me.
like. I'm
I'll
trying
get
to
to
bank
that
on it being
next.
dumb and maybe attacking it.
Right. It's kind of a long shot, but it might maybe work. Probably
Maybe
not.
they'll use
Unfortunately,
one
I
of its
feel
attacks
like-
on the illusion.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I might mess
Alright.
up your illusion.
Deirdre?
Um. Hmm. I'm going to stick with my original plan for at least one round, and that's going to load a crossbow with a +1 flaming bolt. So, let's see here. I need to configure this properly, though. I could probably just roll it with a +1 bonus, and then add the. I'll have to roll the d6 separately for the flaming damage for now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try to shoot it into melee,
Mm.
light crossbow, using one of the flaming bolts. So this
Okay.
might just not work, but we're gonna try it. Doesn't work. Okay.
Ah, miss.
Oh, you just rolled low.
Yeah.
That's a gone flaming bolt, though.
Yep. And then, I don't think I'm going to be able to stick with that plan for any longer, really, though. So I'm just going to drop my crossbow after that failed, and 5-foot step towards it.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Tasha?
So I'm down to 6 flaming bolts.
Is there a 50% chance it doesn't break?
We can go over that after the session.
Yep.
We really haven't ran into this, but I do have a preference on how that works.
Okay, I am large Ekigro.
Alright.
boy.
He's up his attack.
Okay, 10.
So if he lives for one more round, then
Well, that's why I
Yeah.
was, yeah. If he lives for one more round, exactly.
Okay.
The tree could not one twice.
It
Do you
could.
move, or...?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
what's your
5 foot
AC
stepping
at,
back.
right?
4.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I wasn't in reach, was I?
of the creature, no.
Of the tree, yeah. So I can actually take a move back. So, one sec.
You could take a whole nother standard action now too, because you 5-foot stepped last time. You have your whole round ahead of you now.
Yes. I'm just putting some distance between me and the tree.
Sure. Can you stagger it? That'd be really good right now.
I can't. But next level. So if we can just level me up before its next turn.
I guess I
but
could have
what I'm
tried
gonna do is
command
this.
myself.
Okay,
That
I'll
might have
get
been
right on
a better
that.
option.
I think plant trait, though. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it might be immune to mind affecting. The language dependent part, I know.
Alright.
Okay.
I tried.
You did. Ekigro? Oh, wait, no. Tree. Tree.
You can stagger a plant.
Okay.
You just can't stun them.
Yeah, no, I was looking at the options I
Paralyzed.
actually currently have, and the only thing I could have tried doing, other than shooting it, was try to command, which I don't think it would work.
Alright. What's the DC on that illusion?
Okay, so it's going to be a DC 16.
Okay.
Will.
Alright, so it is going to attack Ekigro. And
Oh
automatically
god,
miss.
yeah.
Misses.
Uh,
I'm obviously the illusion.
it's gonna follow up
Right.
with another attack. And that one hits.
Yeah, that one hits.
Ah,
Okay.
with a 9. Ah.
Yeah. And then it's okay, so
I had
2
ignored
hits.
the illusion.
I should have cast a mage armor on him. It actually would have made a difference.
Uh-oh.
Dang,
I am
he's
not
unconscious.
dead.
Okay.
Did he get crit or something?
No.
No, it just attacked him 3 times.
No, it just does like a lot of damage.
Oh.
It didn't go for the illusion at all.
His DR saved his life though, right?
It has to like
Hopefully.
attack the illusion to even get the chance of
Yeah.
destroying.
It might have attacked it, but it chose not to. You are big and threatening.
So I am bleeding.
Okay.
I
You're bleeding
am
out, dying.
at -8 of up to -18.
So we have 10 rounds basically before he bleeds to death.
Maybe
Yeah.
stabilize. I could send a standard action to stabilize him if I had to. Or if I
Alright,
get up next to
Eklinger?
him, I could cure light.
Well, he's dying.
I
Or you
guess
can
I'll
channel.
make a Constitution check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't make my con check yet. Oh,
I
nope,
know.
I
It
failed.
does it
that
on
would have
its
been
own.
+4 though.
Yeah.
Well, my mods aren't correct. So...
I know. I wasn't taking that roll. It just does it on its own, so I had no choice. Okie dokie. So I keep the bleed on you then?
Yes.
Alright, and round 3, Zoo.
Hmm.
Big man go down.
Yeah.
Scythe tree.
Wasn't able to
Too
reach
strong.
him in time. Do I even want to keep concentrating on this illusion? I think I think I do?
It might save one more round as it messes around with the illusion.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep concentrating on it.
I need to find a spell to help Deidre in her armor class.
Oh fuck! I made a mistake earlier in the combat. Oh well.
What
That's
was it,
what I'm
not
gonna do. I'm gonna
delaying
keep
for the enlarged
concentrating on
person?
this.
No, it was I didn't use my daredevil boots and I didn't try to acrobatics.
Acrobatics
and-
in there. Oh,
Ah,
that could have saved you.
could I,
It would have
yeah,
saved
maybe.
one hit.
Yeah,
Did
but
it?
you'd still be up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up to it while pulling out my shield, and this will provoke.
It has sort of a low chance to hit. It hasn't rolling very high.
Okay, it's going to attack Deirdre. It's been power
Thanks,
attacking.
sir.
It misses.
Yay!
Misses.
That was actually a high roll for it too.
And I'm also going to self-buff. First off, I gotta try to cast it defensively, though, so...
Or you
Where's
just let it attack you and hope it misses.
the bouton?
Oh, you did it.
Okay.
Nice.
I guess since it missed, I could also immediate action shift 10 feet. So I don't know if I'll
Because
do
it
that or
took
not,
its
though.
AOO, unless you're worried about it having combat reflexes, which is a possibility, you might have been able to cast for free.
That's true. But since it missed on me like that, I'm actually going to even shift over here
Okay.
for free. Sort of. Anyway, so I got that spell off, though. I'm going to give myself Shield of Faith to boost my AC even more. And that's my turn. I don't have a weapon out right now, though. I
Okay.
just have my shield out. That's going to be next turn.
Shields are weapons.
It's true, I could shield bash it. I don't have, like, proficiency with it, so it's pretty bad. I don't even have a button made for it, but it would be
What's the speed of horse? 40? 60?
it'd be a +1. I think it's 50.
50.
Okay. I'll come over here.
Okay, you hit.
Got it.
Aw, shit. That means you were really close last time.
Because of his entanglement, he hits.
And you get to apply the dot. Yeah.
Alright.
That's it for me.
Alright, it takes some damage. It's entangled. Okay. So it sees Deirdre come up. And it's going to attack Deirdre.
Oh yeah, I sudden shift. As an immediate action, since it's after my turn now, so I just don't have a swift action next turn now.
Okay. And then it's going to try to attack the clone.
The illusion, yay!
But
You have DC 16 will.
it fails its will save. And it thinks it missed. So it tries to attack
Alright,
it
yeah.
again. And it thinks it missed.
Hooray.
Ekikro?
Alright, so you did something.
Ooh, that's a teleport.
Oh,
I like that sudden
I'm
shift.
continuing to bleed out.
Okay.
Still not
Should
dead.
die some more.
Just die every turn.
Huh.
He has 9 lives. Using them one at a
Zoo?
time.
I guess I should at least put my constitution in there.
Maybe.
I mean, if you made it in Hero Lab, you could have just imported it over too.
Oh, well, through a process, but...
It's a little bit of an ordeal to do it, but I managed to get through it a couple times.
That is true.
So
I'm gonna cease my concentration on the illusion.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Snapdragon Firework. Hopefully it fails the reflex saves and it gets more minuses to its to hit.
It fails. It's dazzled.
Aha! It flinched extra hard at that fire.
Yeah, I didn't like
Mhm.
the fly.
I don't do as much damage as Zekigro, but I'm gonna give it the old try. So, I'm pulling out a cold iron dagger.
Okay.
This is a slashing weapon, so
You're gonna
I got
whittle
that
it.
going for me. And I'm gonna whittle it. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad. And I missed anyway. So, yep. But that's it from my turn. That was a move action to pull it out, and then I attacked. But I am next to Ekigro, so if if it keeps bleeding out, I can heal him.
Good job.
I could channel from anywhere, but yeah, I can actually heal him with like Cure Light Wounds if I wanted. I could have stabilized him too, but yeah, I have options.
Okay. Tasha?
I'm pretty sure I stopped blocking your. I'm not giving him cover. Yeah, I'm not giving him cover for you either. So
No, that's not a problem though. It's just I'm down to all my touch level buffs. So I'll put out a wand. Because that's what it's there for.
Alright. You missed it. Okay.
I know exactly what spell I'm picking up next.
So we can make more wands of those.
Oh, wand is 5th level, I think. I can start making wands.
You could always just
Alright.
make this what is it, the snake staff or whatever that shoots 2, and it doesn't even use charges. You can just do it.
Alright. This thing's
Staff
a
is
little frustrated
12th
right
level.
now. But it's
Yeah,
gonna
but
take
it's technically just a wondrous item.
a full round on Deirdre.
Okay. Good luck.
All
It's
right.
entangled and dazzled.
It has a pretty low chance to hit, yeah.
It's power attacking
For
too.
someone that
so-
actually has AC, yeah. Yep,
And all of them
AC is
miss.
paying off for a change.
Yeah, well, we're debuffing it.
This is how I actually drew it up. Yeah,
Alright.
I could have even
Ekigre,
debuffed it more, which the only problem is.
Do you want me to just turn? Did you get your calm thing set?
Oh, I think
Oh, that might do it.
Do I stabilize? No, I don't stabilize.
Ah, you're
You're
like
at
one
-10.
off.
Plus damage, so yeah. I was 1 away. I'm getting pretty closer to death.
Alright, round 5, Zoo.
I'm gonna shoot a firework at it as a move action.
Okay. It fails.
Take some fire damage.
You dealt damage to
Oh,
yourself.
that was me. Oh, that was me failing.
I was gonna
Okay,
say
hold on. I'm
it
gonna press
didn't
this again.
apply the weakness for. Okay.
Okay, never mind.
Why are you hitting yourself?
Oh, it
Ah,
saves.
Damn.
succeeded.
Okay.
Alright, well, that's my move action. Then I'm going to... Let's see, standard. I'm gonna shoot a ray of frost at it. It's targeted, yes.
We're just gonna whittle it down with 1s and 2s. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. That fail.
You miss. Alright.
Alright, that's my turn.
Deirdre?
I think I kind of just have to keep trying to attack it.
Just keep its
Dang.
attention.
Yeah, it's not gonna kill itself. So here we go. Let me double check, make sure this is accurate. Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Nice. All right.
Awesome.
That's my turn.
Alright.
And I
That's
think
Tasha's
after this,
turn.
The
next
ones
turn
are
I
coming
probably
around
have
the
to take a
corner
turn
now,
off
huh?
to stabilize Ekigro.
Alright, Tasha is your one
Don't
here
worry,
too?
Tasha has a wand that cannot miss.
Oh, that's true. She has the wand.
She doesn't have to roll to hit.
Tasha's like going back and forth. Her horse is like, over here!
I'm
No, over
moving
here!
because I can. I'm using my horse.
Alright, so you hit it with some missiles.
Yep.
Tasha might end up doing more damage to this tree than Ekigro did.
The tree might get upset about this and try to get out of the entangle and go after Tasha, though.
The
Watch
tree
out.
is trying to get out of the entangle this round. 14?
Alright, means I only get to attack once
14?
Yeah, does that...
to get out.
It does not, because I
Okay.
put 1 point in my charisma, and now it's a +4 modifier. That's a 15 reflex now.
So is that that's a standard to get out of the entangle?
It's a move, I think, to get out.
Oh, then it can
It's a
still
move
attack.
action to get out.
Alright,
So he can still attack, but he just can't attack
It's
3
a standard
times,
action.
so...
Deirdre.
Yeah.
He misses.
Nice try, but my AC actually is working for a change.
Alright, Ekigro.
How the turntables?
I do it.
As
He did
they
it.
Say.
You do it.
No.
Oh man.
No, I didn't do it.
You didn't do it.
Wait,
I'm
what?
You're at
at,
neg 11.
minus 13.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're at minus 13. Damn.
Yeah. So I'm not stable. I'm still bleeding. Oh no! I did do it. That's minus 11. I'm
Yeah.
stable.
That's minus 11. Right?
Okay.
I can't math.
All right. He is still.
As a move action, I'm gonna shoot a firework at it.
Okay. He fails. Oh, that's a will.
It's because that was silent image on accident.
Oh, darn it! All of
Well,
my
that's not
things
bad.
are like getting open at the same time.
If it's a reflex, it's the same mod for him, so I'm gonna take that 14.
Okay.
So I guess he
Yeah,
fails.
the reflex for the Snapdragon was 15, so it fails.
All
The
right.
damage to it. And it's dazzled. I'm gonna try shooting it with another ray of cold. Ray of frost.
Okay, you hit this time. Max damage.
Yep. Do it, Deidre. Finish it off.
That's asking a lot. The fact that I'm not getting hits pretty amazing, honestly.
For once.
It's working.
You're so used to
Hey!
it now.
I know.
Alright, you hit and you
Did
start
I?
chipping away at its bark.
Oh,
No,
Oh, it's
I'm not
still
doing
up,
very much
damn.
damage.
carved
Not
initials
really.
in it.
Yeah.
Alright,
Stop
Tasha.
that, mine's in my
DS.
trunk.
Carve
Alright,
a little
Tasha,
like
finish it
DS
off.
into the side of it with my pocket knife.
Magic missiles.
Yes, magic missile.
Pew!
There, it's done.
Yay! Finally.
Alright. The tree falls to the ground. Kaboom! Echoes through the forest.
Let us tend to Ekagro.
Becky grow.
Believe it or not, trees
help
can
Becky
bleed
grow.
out.
It's sapping
It's
out.
leaking
Sap.
sap. Gross.
Do you guys
Maybe you
finish
can
it
make
off?
syrup
Like-
with it.
As it's saying, maple.
Yeah, do you guys finish the tree
Uh,
off, or...
Yes.
Okay, then we
Yeah,
can
I
end
kill
combat.
it.
It seems pretty evil to me. So yeah, I'll hit. Where is that critical button? I might not even actually finish it off, but I'll try to finish it off.
Alright.
It might not actually kill it.
I wonder if its wood would be useful for crafting anything. It's a unique material.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh,
I'd like to drink the
Tasha
fact.
loots
Maybe.
the tree.
Make a scythe out of it.
Did you not target it?
Or feather tokens.
Or yeah, for the token.
There you go. You did it.
did I untarget it before I did it? Oh, I did.
Oh.
My bad.
Oh no, you did target it. Oh, okay. Well, it's dead. It probably wouldn't make that fortitude. What is it?
It probably wouldn't make the
10 plus
19 fort
damage?
save.
Maybe.
Yeah, at only 19. That's a very makeable
Oh
save.
my fucking god, it did. Yeah, it's not dead. It's...
Yeah, so I probably have to attack
Or
it
just
twice.
stab it again.
Just fucking stab it again. And I'm like, man, I'm not very good at this.
You're just over here like stabbing the tree.
Maybe
Die!
after the second time. Okay, no. Here's the thing. After the second time, instead of stabbing it with the dagger, the second time I pick up Ekigro's axe, and even though I'm not proficient with it, I can still do a coup de grace with Ekigro's axe.
Okay.
So, I don't know. It would be
It's a
like
+1 axe.
it's a +1
2d12
axe, so it would be
plus 2 plus your strength mod doubled.
times 1.5 actually, right? So
Yeah,
it'd be like
1.5 your strength mod.
yeah, it'd be like Well, I gotta actually it'd be 10 plus 8, and then 2d12. So this will probably kill it. There we go. I did 22 damage to it. That probably killed
Yeah, that'll kill it.
it. Okay.
Treated.
And then yeah, I'm sure Ekigro would be appalled that I used his axe. Well, maybe not. I have no idea. I don't know him that well yet. But I'll heal him as well. I'll just bank on not needing share language, and I'll convert that to a cure moderate wounds. I haven't targeted. I do now. And I'll heal Ekigro. Alright, cool. He's just disabled.
Yep.
I
Yay,
guess I can
experience.
convert command into a cure light wounds to heal him a little bit more. So that way he's not just limited
How much do we need to get to the next level?
as much. And yeah, I'll wake him up. So he's at 10 health at least. For now. I can probably heal him more, but
Go ahead and roll
Eventually.
perceptions if you guys want to look around the area as well.
Sure.
eventually I do after I'm done healing Ekigro and waking him up.
Ekigro's head doesn't feel so good. Hit with branch.
Not
Any
just
other
with a branch,
perceptions?
with a very sharp, scythe-like branch. But you
It's
made it
okay.
Ekigro.
Ekigro big and strong. He
You were very big and
hits
strong.
his chest a couple of times.
I went through a
I've
very
taken
similar.
worse.
I went through a very similar experience, and I came out of it stronger. I'm sure it'll be the same for you.
Whatever doesn't kill you only makes you stronger.
Or at least stranger.
Anybody else want to roll perceptions?
Ekigro, look around. Make sure there are no more of these tree
yeah,
things
okay.
destroyed.
Okay. Individually, you guys suck at looking or finding things, but between Ekigro and Deirdre, you guys managed to notice that buried in the roots of this tree is things, something perhaps.
Check it out.
And you guys find 3 pieces of amber that you can appraise that are folded up in a bundle of cloth that appears to be some sort of robes. And you also find copper pieces, silver pieces, and a few gold pieces, as well as a silver ring that you can appraise. There's also some bones
just take the magic on
scattered
it.
within the roots of this creature. You guys are not sure the value of these items. Tasha knows, though. And then you do detect magic on the robes.
Okay. I will wait till tomorrow, since we have time. Oh, actually, no, I have my bonded item. I cast Identify on it. Oh, never mind. Apparently, I have Identify memorized.
Okay. So you guys, or Tasha knows
Sure.
that the amber is worth 100 gold pieces each, so there's 3 of them. The
Make some good feather tokens out of that.
The robes. Hold on. Tasha. At first, as you start exploring the magical properties of these robes, you begin to believe that these are robes of bones. However, as you dig deeper into the magical properties, you start to discover that these robes are cursed.
That's the real reason
was
to
a
take
good,
Identify
yeah.
right there.
Right
Because
there,
if
yeah.
you just
A
barely
big high
pass
save.
it, you just think it's robes of bones, but since you beat it by 10, you know what it really is.
You believe that these are called robes of vermin, and they're quite uncomfortable, and I will go ahead and share its details for you.
Verminous robes.
Yes. Not something you want to wear. Unless you want to wear it. And then Tasha, you know,
Yeah,
the simple
that
silver ring is
seems-
only 65 gold pieces.
Hey, what? Where's Ekigro's share?
If you give him Zarky's share.
In game, they give you Zarky's share. Out of game, it's going to Zarky for balance of the characters.
Sure.
So these robes are
Okay.
are evil
They're cursed
and
robes.
should be left alone.
Yes. Well, we'll take them with us. They're still worthy of examination. See how
If there's
they were put
anything you think you
together.
could do with them.
I'm sure we can find some use at some point.
When our kingdom
We
gets
could
great,
trick somebody
we
we
have a
don't
treasure
like.
room. We're gonna put put
That's
this in
exactly
the treasure
what I
room
was
so
thinking.
that the plunderers of our treasure will get them.
Yes.
That'll
That's
show
a very appealing idea, actually. They might steal a bunch of our stuff, but at least we'll know that we make them very uncomfortable.
them. Yes, uncomfortable.
Bit by a bunch of insects. Plus, it might make them easier to find, I guess. Just look for the person who's itching themselves all the time. It's probably that guy.
There was a club. Was that magical?
No, that was... You guys didn't...
I found this magic axe. Oh wait, this is Ekigro's.
You didn't do anything with it because it has no value when you sold items and stuff, so it just kind of sat there. I can get rid of it if nobody's gonna pick up the stick. There we go. Also, the tin of iron nails has no value, so it didn't sell, but you guys might want to keep that for whatever random reasons. Chisels as well. Good item to hold on to. You never know when you're gonna need to chisel out a statue from rock.
That's why I had my traveler's all tools.
Oh yeah, well, you know, Tasha said, but what about other people? Unless Tasha wants
Okay.
only one person to do all the work.
We're gonna. Yeah, when we get back to town, we'll sell the ambers and stuff and split the loots.
Okay.
If everybody was fine with that. Do we want to head back and tell the Dryad that it's all good?
Yep,
Yeah.
let's bring proof of our victory. We'll take one of the noticeable branches of the creature with its scythe-like arms and bring it back.
Okay. You guys return back to the Dryad. The hex that you were in was not explored yet, so we'll just leave that.
Okay, let's finish
like
that up then.
Yeah. But you return back to her, and she seems way more pleasant, as if she already knows.
Okay.
And she's smiling as you guys approach, but she doesn't say anything. She waits for you.
Well, I tell her that this creature will trouble the forest no longer.
She says, yes, I felt it in the branches and the leaves. I'm so grateful for your help.
Thank you, and we appreciate this opportunity to make an ally of anyone of the forest.
She says, you're kind. Yes, you like riches and items. And she calls out, what is, she calls out a name and she says, Falcos, bring some items forth. And you guys see a satyr
Do like
come
stuff.
out. And if you guys don't know what a satyr is, I'll share that with you.
Yep, a fawn.
And he's carrying a bundle of items, as he says, my love, you are safe because of these. He looks at you guys, humans, because you all look like humans.
Oh, I'm gonna take a standard action to shift my form.
They look slightly surprised by that, but quite pleasantly happy to see. And they hand you a bag of stuff. She says, I have no use for these items. Maybe you do.
We will accept it. Thank you. Oh look, Tasha did it too.
I transformed as a move action. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, you can do it as a move? Why is it a move for you?
So I took the racial substitution. Swift.
Oh, you're the
swift
fast
shape
shifter.
change. Fast shifter, yeah. I
Yep,
figured
I
if we're
thank
making
her,
friends with
and
our neighbors, we should be all open about who we all are.
yeah, that's what I was figuring.
Okay, so a couple of things happen here. You guys gain some experience for your quest reward, but not only that, you gain +2 bonus to your nation's stability.
Yay,
Ooh,
stability.
that's what we need.
It actually
Yes,
is.
indeed.
That actually made the trip worth it because that's kind of what we were really actually hoping to get, is find something to help the kingdom out. So
Yeah. Let's just kill
that'll
all the monsters and make friends and
I remember last session I was trying to sort of make a case for like it being successful, but it really all we did was encounter a really rude gnome. But this was definitely worth it.
Alright, so let me go and throw that in.
You know, Tasha,
+2
I don't know if
for-
anybody within the settlement knows that you're a kitsune.
I've been wondering how people will react to that. I've been sort of up in the
I don't think
air
they know
about
I am.
whether or not that would be a good thing or a bad thing for them to know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the townsfolk, if they'll take it like better or worse than how I took it.
Okay.
We could
know
establish
if
a
there'll be
holiday that's kind of like Halloween, where you could be in that form, and that's like your one day of the year
Yes.
to be a kid.
All right, you guys look
I don't know
into
if
the
they'll be as
bag.
amused as I was.
No, you just have casual
Yep, we look in the bag.
Fridays.
Casual Friday.
Okay.
Everybody just come as they want.
You see, 6 feathers. You
Oh, feather
see
token.
something that looks like berries. You see a piece of parchment. And that's it. Or, no, I'm sorry. You see a nice looking stick and 2 bottles of liquid.
All right, pull it all out and have Tasha use detect magic.
Detecting magic.
Alright, you detect magic on all of the feathers, as well as the 2 bottles of liquid, the parchment, and the stick.
Okay. I will use my bonded item to cast another identify spell.
Okay.
That'll last for 12 rounds.
Start with the stick.
It's a good thing I cast identify.
Yeah.
Okay, you know that the stick is a Cure Light Wounds wand, 26
Ooh, nice.
charges. If you have read magic, you can probably figure the parchment out.
I do have read magic memorized.
Okay, so you'll know that this is a scroll of Summon Nature's Ally 2.
Okay.
Cool.
This would be from a druid, so I think divine or whatever. Or are druids divine? Technically?
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, okay. Alright, liquid and feathers.
I try really, really hard to fail, and I eventually succeed.
You know that both of these bottles are potions of cure moderate wounds.
Oh, nice. Good potion.
Okay. So you look at one of these feathers. They all look pretty similar in color and design. And you recognize that these, all 6 of them, are feathers, token tree feathers. Tree feather token.
All right, cool. We can
That's
go complete
convenient.
that other quest.
And then you guys find 5 good berries in the bag.
Aren't we still
That's
down
food
one
for a whole
feather?
day. No,
She'll-
that's it.
She only wanted 5, and now you have 6.
Oh, sorry, how many feathers were there?
There's 6 feathers.
There's 6 of them.
Oh, for some reason I heard 4. Never mind. Okay. I'm a little disappointed, but I'm going to build one anyway.
I'm like, what fortune? See, now we don't need to to have Tasha make some more.
But I want to make some more.
Fortune fell into our lap.
That is true.
Well, you could still make some more.
Oh, I will.
Indirectly,
guess.
Tasha, you did make some. We converted your magic into these tokens by killing a tree with it.
My magic missiles from the wand became.
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot there's. I was like talking about the quarterstaff of entwined serpents, but it's actually you probably actually might not even be able to get it in this game anyway because it's from Inner Sea Gods, which isn't. We have like book restrictions, so it's not from like an APG so or anything. But yeah, it's craft magic arms and armor though. It's even though it's a quarterstaff, it's not like a staff in the sense of even though it gives you at will, you can make 2 magic missiles basically, and it's a +1 quarterstaff. Also, it gives you eschew materials as well, as long as you're holding the staff.
But that's a magic staff, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's not a staff in the sense where you need like craft staff or whatever. You just need craft magic arms and armor.
Okay.
And its price is only 5,000 gold. It's really good. But yeah, I guess you can't build that in this game anyway. So.
Okay. I think it probably would have taken many hours for all of this to happen, so it's actually going to become evening just about now.
Alright. Well, if we're gonna camp out, I'm gonna... Do I have Ekigro targeted? Oops, I'm gonna...
Oh, just in case you guys didn't
Everyone
know,
else
it is
and
August, the month of Erodus, which is August. So it's been relatively warm and hot. And evenings, like, the sun doesn't set till later.
I'll do both my channels, actually. And I'll convert aid into a heal for Ekigro.
Yay. Heal the Ekigro.
She's not full health, but...
I think he was the one who took damage that whole fight.
No, Tasha did at the beginning, so that's why the channels
Oh,
why I
right,
targeted
right.
Tasha as well. I mean, it's a channel, so I didn't have to target anyone, but that's why, yeah. And Fantasy Grounds is why I targeted. Yep.
Okay. So you guys heal up, talk. Do you guys stay here with the Dryad and Satyr for the evening?
It should be a safe place.
They welcome your stay if you would like.
Oh, if they do, then in that case, I will entertain them.
And she also wants to talk to you guys about, negotiating, peace and to leave her grove alone, and she's more than happy to assist you guys. She's also going to tell you that something strange has been occurring in the Feyworld. She can sense it. She doesn't know what, but she feels something evil has come this way.
Oh, I'm intrigued, and yeah, I'm willing to listen to what
She knows
she's feeling.
nothing. She just has a feeling. She could be wrong. It could be nothing. It's just this lingering thought.
Well, we will be on the lookout.
What are we looking out for?
She says she's feeling a disturbance in the force from the first world.
Basically.
Baba Yaga messing around again?
Who
Maybe.
knows?
She was all about the Fae, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of her minions were Fae.
Baba Yaga plays a huge role to why a surplus of Fae is in Glorian. But not all Fae are because of her.
Okay, excellent. Job well done, everybody.
So,
So, you
is
guys
it
set up
something
camp?
that's like,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. And I perform for them. I'm not so good at playing my flute, but I give them a really good performance of let's see.
Is there any way
I
we
perform
can...
a sorry, what was it?
I'm just wondering, is there any way we can sort of divine the nature of the disturbance? Do we have any spells or anything that might be of help? I'm
Mm,
kind of looking at Deidre, who has access to all of her spells.
Ask your god,
well,
the Lantern King.
right, but I don't really have level 2 spells, so that... I have Augury, but that's not... Like, that's kind of my most powerful divination ability right now, I
Okay.
think. And Augury is, like... It's like asking a magic 8-ball, so...
Yeah. And it only gives insight to the very near future.
Yeah. So, I mean, unless the Lantern God deigns to, tell me something, and, believe me, that's pretty unlikely.
Yep, nothing's coming to ya directly.
We'll have to wait and see. But maybe we should be wary of some Fae. We know who our friends are right now, but yeah.
She says, Fae like to be very tricky. Trickery is definitely a method that they use most. So definitely be alert and aware.
Mm-hmm.
So she will promise to aid you guys in guarding the Gnarl Marshes, which is most of this wooded, marshally area. So,
Mm-hmm.
so that's why you guys get the stability increase. She says that she'll send messengers to you guys. Try not to be alarmed.
Like a...
Some of them might seem unusual looking.
Okay.
Well, I look forward
And
to
I'll
that.
start communicating that with yeah, with our
We
settlement.
need to let the loggers know not to come over here either.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then, though you guys are in a relatively safe spot, go ahead and roll perceptions for your watches.
I don't know why I double clicked, but it made no difference.
Um, is Ekigro watching?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You guys get through the evening. No encounters. Early in the morning, Deirdre more than likely would already be up at this point because she's an early riser. Perhaps when others are not up yet, the Dryad sings a beautiful song, not in a language you are familiar with.
Okay.
Probably druidic.
Huh, maybe.
I don't speak that language. That's a secret language.
Is there like a night's rest button? Or do I gotta go
Uh,
manually
Yeah, she can
uncheck all
click.
my
I'll do
spells?
that. There you go.
Plus that heals Ekigro a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now at 12. I have effectively more hit points than the rest of the party still.
Yeah, you're pretty beefy. That's why we send you in.
I'd have been fine going in first, but Ekigro went in. I had to get off my horse. And
Yeah.
plus I wanted to shoot my crossbow, which did nothing, but you know. Also, I've been a little bit traumatized.
From just getting hit so much.
Yeah, like I just assume that everything's gonna hit me. It's like, yeah, I mean, I know it only has like a +3 to hit, and I have 22 AC, but it's gonna hit me, man. It's gonna happen.
So the Dryad will inform you that you do not need to explore this area. And so therefore it is explored for you guys.
Great.
I mean, that's what they want us to think, is we don't have to explore it.
I mean, if
That's
you
right.
really want to explore it, then let me know.
Are you hiding something from us that you don't want us to see?
Are you sense GM moding? Oh, yeah.
Sensing if the Dryad's hiding something.
Oh, no. It doesn't look like
She's like hiding some secret that she just doesn't want us to run across in this hex.
No, no. She's just, she assures you that this region is safe because of her inner circle
Alright.
of trees and her... She speaks to the trees.
It's alright, keep your secrets.
Okay, so you guys return to the other dryad? Neighboring dryads.
Yes. We're gonna go give her trees sooner than expected.
Okay, excellent. The very next day. Is it? No. It's been a couple of days.
Yeah, like 2 days.
Yeah. Okay, everybody go ahead and roll perception so that you're hopefully not caught off guard if anything happens. Wink. Okie dokie. You guys begin traveling back to the other grove, and you do not have any encounters And when you arrive, you see the dryad swimming around in the pool.
I call it a greeting.
Yep,
Hello.
we call out to her.
She swims up, but no closer than 20 feet. She keeps her eyes above the water as she's just observing you guys.
Where would you like these new trees planted?
Her head pops out of the water as she smiles happily. Really? Over there, where the other ones were died. Had died.
Were killed?
Were killed? Yeah, I guess.
Okay. I will go over and drop a new tree beside the stump of each of the old.
Yay.
Okay. Now, technically, this is a Nixie. I don't know why they have it labeled as a Dryad, but then as a Nixie. Is a
Yes,
Nixie a type of
Nixies are
Dryad?
different. No, that is a different kind of Fae.
Okay, so this is like an actual error on Paizo's part for the
Oh,
Fantasy
that never
Grounds
happened.
entry. So I'm gonna post that. Let me write this down so I can post it on Fantasy
No,
Grounds
and this makes
forums.
more sense now because Nixies are aquatic.
Right. Delicate encounter.
Also makes
They
more
have
sense than there
Should
just
say
being two
Nixie.
dryads right next to each other. They're like,
Yeah. Yeah, Nixies have like they have
without.
webbed feet and hands, and their hair looks like seaweed. And they're small too.
Yeah, it's strange because it says Dryad, but then when you open it up, it's like Nixie. Okay. Is the
Also,
image correct
Nixies are.
though? No,
No,
they
I
gave you a
think they're quite a
Dryad
bit less dangerous.
that is a typical dry.
Dryad image as well. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah, I don't know if they want to fix that, but they probably should. So I'm gonna definitely post about that. Picture wrong too.
There's just some dryad trying to like muscle in on like this attention.
There you go. Alright. Well, that figures up that confusion. But yeah, she's a Nixie. She likes the water. Okay, she is very happy about the sudden tree growth, and she says, "Wonderful! This is fabulous."
Here, this is what a Nixie looks like. Oh shit, what the hell?
Don't
Can you
think.
click on it?
No.
Yeah, you
just
click on the eye, double click it. And the letter
Oh,
I
Oh
there,
yes,
double
that's
click
what
it,
a
it
Nixie
opens it.
looks
Well, that's not working for me, so I don't.
It opens it in like my web browser. But yeah, if I double click it, it opens it.
She says, I will leave those loggers alone. As long as they don't come into this area.
Yeah, of course. We'll make sure that they stay in where we agreed to before.
This is your kingdom you're trying to grow, is it not?
Yes.
You have
It is
been very
growing slowly.
kind and very understanding.
I wait for more compliments.
She smiles at you and says, "If you leave me and my Fey friends alone, I will gladly assist you in keeping an eye out on the Greenbelt rivers for any trouble. Any rumors of danger, I will be glad to share with you in hopes that maybe you will assist us."
We would gladly appreciate that. In fact, we'd like to come back, as friends and make sure that that everyone is doing well.
If we are
And
to be
maybe in time,
neighbors, we can keep peace in
and maybe
these
in time we
lands.
can, and share it.
She
People can
smiles.
walk the forest as friends, and maybe you can come to our city.
A city.
Yep.
I don't know what that's like. Perhaps. And your nation gains +2 stability.
Yes. Give me all that stability.
Alright, where's your kingdom sheet?
Let's keep exploring, people. There's bonuses to be had.
Stability resources is now 4. Yay. Alright. Also, you guys gain your quest reward XP. Boom.
Yes. Let's level 2. We only need like 2,000. We need 2,650 more experience. Every God, like with a sorcerer, it's like, man, I have like so much to look forward to each level, even though it's not a lot.
And with the protection of this Nixie, you guys now have explored this hex as well without having to go through days of doing it.
Hooray. Oh yeah, you get like almost nothing.
Yeah, they're the worst.
Get nothing for what? Oh,
Don't you
Cleric
get bonuses
cleric
to
levels.
channel?
Because like they
No, your
get their
channel
channel
increases on odd
energies on
levels,
odd. They
and
get
you
their
get
next
spell
like tier
levels.
of spells at odd, and then you get feats at odd.
Right. You get some sometimes you get like domain powers at certain ones, like 8 or 6,
Yeah, at
depending on what your
8.
domains are. I get one at 6 and one at 8, so those two are gonna be. Well, like 4, all I got was like some of my numbers went up. I got skill points and I got to pick an ability score, and that was it. Like I was like, this is really underwhelming.
Yeah.
Like they should. I don't know. It's kind of weird because like Paizo did a pretty good job with most of the other classes of like setting it up so like you don't have levels generally for like most classes where you don't get anything, but they definitely did not do that with clerics.
Because you're strong enough.
Yeah, I mean that's true. It'd probably feel better if they like shifted the channel over to like odd levels or even levels or something like that. But
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
oddly enough, it actually almost might even feel better if they nerfed clerics and just made the spells like slower progression just to have it
Hmm.
split up. But I don't know. But it'd feel bad now because like you're like I know how it used to be and now I'm weaker. But I don't know if it'd been like. But I mean, part of that's because it's based off 3.5, so.
5th edition spellcasters get so few spells.
Yeah. Well, just like the amount of like depth that you lose going from Pathfinder to 5e is just like it kills me sometimes.
I'll
And
be right
like,
back one
I
minute.
was looking at wizard and sorcerer. I'm like,
Yep.
why would I play a sorcerer ever? They have the same amount of spells as wizards.
Yeah, wizards like the preparation for spells is weird. It's like you get a certain number of prepared slots for each spell level you have. So like as a third level wizard, I have 4 first level spell slots and then 2 second level spell slots, which means I can prepare all of my second level spells I have right now because I only have 2. And then on my 6 first level spells, I can prepare 4 of them. But then you have a number of like spells you can just cast per day that's based on your wizard level plus your intelligence
It's like
modifier. And
Arcanist.
for me, that's 6. So I can only cast any of the spells I've prepared, but I can cast any order of them 6 times.
Yeah, that's how
So I can
Arcanist
cast
works in
6 second level
Pathfinder.
spells.
Which I like. I like that with Arcanist. It's kind of. I don't know. It's a nice system, like for spellcasting. It's one of the things I liked about Arcanist.
Okay, I'm back. Okay,
Yeah.
what's the plan? Oh, let me look at the clock here. You guys have...
It's about to be 1 o'clock.
No, in-game clock.
Well, we're
Oh.
probably going to be starting to head back, and then because I know you said we have to spend like 10 days or whatever a month as well, for kingdom stuff too.
You don't have to be back until the 15th of next month, and it's the 29th of the current month. So you have plenty of time. Because the 22nd is the day that we will, of every month, is the day we will run the kingdom stuff. So as long as
Okay.
you're there by the 15th, then yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't necessarily have to run it on specific weeks either. So I mean, we could do our next month's like kingdom
I'm
management.
always going to do the kingdom rolling on the 22nd.
Sure,
you guys
sure.
can spend the
I mean, the
weekend
roll.
time within the
That's what I'm
month.
saying. The roll is always
Yeah.
going to happen at the same time, but I'm saying we could go back and
Sooner
do the
than
kingdom
not.
stuff
That's fine.
sooner than that, and then have the roll like the results happen later. Like that makes sense. You should probably do the rolls at a set time every month, just for consistency.
Yeah, I have it marked on the calendar just so that I remember. So yeah, it's up to you guys what you want to do, where you want to proceed. I'm gonna say that it didn't spend you guys take too much time, but you guys did talk and situate stuff. So I'm gonna say it's about 12 right now, as you just finished with the Nixie.
So where should we go on the map? Just keep exploring south? Seems like there's some good stuff here.
Based on our location, sure. I kind of want to go do that one to the west of the grove, but let's do this
Oh, okay,
forest.
yeah. We can go there. Oh.
Like,
this
where are
is
we right now?
We're at the waters.
Yeah, because we're already there.
Just go here?
I think so. And then we can go explore the beach before heading back.
Okay. Sure, let's do that.
Okay, and then the hex to you guys is to the west of the star, is where you guys found that tree, but you found it really early
Okay.
on the entry, so you'll still need to explore it if you need want it explored. But okay, so you guys begin traveling to the next hex. Go ahead and roll your perceptions. Alrighty. You guys begin to explore the heck. And something is going to happen. You will be surprised. So go ahead and roll initiatives.
Oh shit.
All of us are surprised?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Might as well not be rolling perceptions then.
No.
You missed it just by one. A 27 would have succeeded.
It might have been an opposed
Well-
roll too.
Oh, that was
And
a
they rolled
spellcraft
really
from
high.
Tasha.
Okay, I'm gonna get you guys. You're on your horses. Great. To get all those out. I'm not sure what order your guys are gonna be in, so go ahead and position yourselves a little bit better.
Yeah, Akiro's probably not large right now.
Yeah, that's true.
He's carrying the horse.
He's giving the horse a rest and he's carrying it.
Did he say he moves as fast as the horse, just naturally?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where's Ekigro in this equation? Just like that? Okay. Coming out from behind some trees is a medium-sized cat that pounces Ekigro.
Oh
Oh
shit.
no! Stop that.
So it is going to start with its bite. And it hits. It's going to do its damage.
Let me adjust that.
It is going to try to grab.
I thought the two white things were its eyes.
That'll hit, I believe. Let me check. Y- yeah, that'll hit my CMD.
Okay. And it's going to now rake.
Those will both hit. Okay, so -4.
Okay. So that was the surprise round of Dear Kitty Cat. And on round 1, you notice, maybe you don't notice, hold on. This thing. You see a crazy looking man racing forward, charging as well.
Why is
And
a
he
crazy old man out
has
in the woods?
he has a whip.
Oh, wait.
And because you're flat-footed, I'm gonna hit that. He's also gonna hit Ekigro. Do I have him targeted? No.
Also, isn't a whip ranged? Like,
Yeah,
it's
you
a
have
melee
to be
weapon,
5
but-
foot back.
Is it? Okay, then yeah, he'll be 5 feet back.
It's a
There we go.
weird. In fact, he could be 15
It's a
feet
reach
back
weapon.
because it has a reach of 15 feet.
he could, if he charged, I think he has to get. He can only charge up to the closest point, technically. I don't know.
Oh, is that?
Reach weapons
has-
are
Yeah.
weird.
Okay,
But-
then we'll do that.
Whip is a weird hybrid melee reach range mishmash.
Okay, so he's going to use the whip. And hits. Does whips get the trip effect with it, or do you have to call out the trip and not the damage?
You have to call out
You
the
have to-
trip.
Okay, then
Yeah.
he's doing damage because he's also going to do an
That'll
additional
only do 1.
sneak attack damage of an additional 7.
That will be subdual,
Can we
though.
stop
unless he
hurting
has some
Ekigro,
strange
please?
feat.
Okay, so...
What feat would he
take
need
8 from 24,
for it
so
not to
30.
be? Because it doesn't say it's non-lethal, so he probably has defeat Starbucks. Which is it that you're talking about?
Okay. Whips normally do non-lethal, unless it's a dagger whip or scorpion whip.
Well, it's not configured to do non-lethal, so I need to know.
Yeah, I don't remember the feat.
Feats
I'll
whip
look it up.
mastery.
The only it's whip mastery, and that's ultimate combat.
He just has exotic weapon proficiency, so I guess that'll be non-lethal then.
Is the sneak attack also non-lethal then?
I suppose
Yes.
so, yeah.
Okay. I
like a
have
sap.
Also,
DR
if you-
4 versus non-lethal damage, so I take only 4 of that, so I'm at 28.
Also, if he had natural armor bonus of +3
I
or
know.
higher, or an armor
doesn't.
bonus of +1,
He's got his own DR.
then you don't take
I do
any
not.
damage. Dang. So if he tried to whip me, it wouldn't do anything. I don't think it'd do anything to Tasha if she had mage armor up either.
If I had mage armor up, yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
Okay, so the cat did roll a high initiative, so on its turn, it is going
maintain?
to maintain the grapple, or at least attempt to. 33?
Dang.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then it's going to damage you with that, and then rake you.
Yeah, whips are weird because you can actually attack people on like normal reach weapons that are right next
Okay,
to
so
you,
minus
but
6.
it provokes.
it's provoked. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like super awkward. Like
All
whips
right,
basically just have
Tasha.
their own rules.
This cat is going to town on
Help,
Ekigro.
please.
Ekaro's just here, so I use all my spell slots on healing him. Like that's the only reason he's here.
Only, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, one moment.
Oh, wait, I
Here we
have
go.
combat music for this. Hold on, I'm gonna get that out. Oh gosh. I forgot. There we go. Oh yeah, you guys, I have a
Make
picture for
Ekiro
this guy as well.
stronger.
like his buddy. They're a pair.
They seem happy. He seems happy.
A little
Seems
loony. Okay. And is that all?
Did you cast that defensively?
Isn't the cat grappling?
I'm not talking about the cat.
The whip guy could have whipped you.
Let him, it'll do no damage. Yes, they do.
I'm just trying to remember if whips threaten.
Yeah, it's a
They're
15-foot
weird.
melee weapon. It's a melee weapon.
Okay, I guess it does.
Oh, it says you don't threaten
Um,
the area into which you can make an attack,
Oh,
I
really?
guess. Oh yeah, it does specifically say, though you don't threaten the area into which you can make an attack. So I think you need a feat or
Okay.
something to be able to do it. So he might if he has the feat for it, I guess.
Like
What
you said,
feat
whips
would
are
that
weird.
be?
I have no idea. I've never played a
I
whip
don't
character.
know.
I know Derek's played a whip character before,
I believe
like a long
it's
time
also
ago.
Whip Mastery that has a lot of feats, or that has
Yeah.
a lot of stuff to make a whip more like a normal weapon.
You
I
have to
played a
spend
game
lot
where
of
Derek had a whip
feats, yes.
character, and even with that character, where he ended up retiring it because he's like, this character is not very good.
Alright, well,
He just
he
wasn't
doesn't
having
have
fun.
anything special that I'm aware of that's going to allow him to do so. So yeah, she's
Okay, so
fine.
yeah, she
Okay.
just does it and moves away then.
Yeah.
Alright, Zoo.
I'm gonna cast Entangle.
Right there, Ekigro! Roll reflex!
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Alright, it's here now. So the cat and this dude. And after the incantation, I shout, "Go away!"
Go
Oh,
away, so I'm
save.
gonna immobilize you. Kinda sending mixed
Alright,
messages
well,
here.
they save. Alright, well, that's my turn.
Uh,
Maybe I'll look
I'm
up a
going-
wind spell or something and so I can push people away.
I'm gonna take a move action to get off my horse,
Okay.
and I don't like this one bit. I'm gonna take my next move action to like move up to this guy while pulling out my shield.
Okay. He attacks you. Oh wait,
With
can he do that? Wait, you can't take attack of opportunities with a whip.
not
Is
attack
that
opportunity,
basically the general rule?
not with a
Okay.
whip. That's
Okay.
correct. So unless he has a different reach weapon of some sort.
Nope.
Okay.
He does have another weapon, but not wielded.
Yeah, I'm guessing he can do something besides a whip because, yeah, he shouldn't be attacking people if he only has a whip and a cat. The cat it
Well,
might be enough, but
The cat is
I
enough.
yeah. Anyway, hopefully Ekigro can like, I don't know, do something.
Maybe.
Oh, I have to get out of the grapple.
Yeah, you have a strength bonus. Yeah, hopefully that'll be good.
Yeah, so I'm
You can
gonna
rage.
attempt to CMB out of the grapple.
You gonna rage first?
Let's see.
Does it help with CMB? It does, I think, because it even if you're unchained, it gives you bonus to attack rolls.
Yeah,
I
it
think.
does.
I know it definitely does with like normal or original barbarian because it's strength bonus. But
That
That doesn't
is-
have the modifier. It's plus 12, so that's a 28.
Okay, then you get out of the grapple.
Is
You
that a
can reverse
standard
the
action?
grapple.
It is a standard action.
Yes.
You could reverse the grapple, yeah. Then you would be grappling
No,
it
I'm not gonna
instead.
reverse
Grapple
the
the cat.
grapple. Fuck that.
But you're right. It's a standard action.
Yeah.
I'm going to activate my Daredevil boot,
Okay.
Wrestle the cat.
and I am going to acrobatics to tumble away. That's a D12. Where's my D20?
Just right click, reset dice. Arrange dice button, or whatever. That's what I do anytime my dice are all fucking scattered all over the place.
You should have taken the
Kinda wish I
D12.
had the 11 from the D12, but you know.
Is that the correct roll? 16?
Yeah, for
Unfortunately.
You provoke. So it will swat at you with a claw. No, it'll bite at you.
Probably
this is
re-grapple.
awful.
Okay, it hits, it does damage, and yeah, it's gonna try to grapple you with its teeth.
Your CMD's better now.
16?
That does not hit my CMD.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's good at least. So you just take some damage, and it actually ends up only being 2.
I take 2
And you're able to move
damage.
away.
Did I lock
And
tokens?
yeah, I'm going to move
No.
Oh, okay, I'll do that.
back here.
Okay.
It's probably smart, that way they can't charge you.
Alright, this crazy man. He's like, no, 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 come back here! Is he entangled? Did he succeed?
They both succeeded, but it is difficult
Yeah,
terrain.
they're just in difficult.
Mm-hmm. He sees Deirdre and he's like, ha, you! And he's going to drop his whip, which is like kind of tethered to his belt, so it actually doesn't like fall to the ground. And he's going to pull out a short sword and try to attack you with it. Let me just check my feats. Okay. Oh. Alright, well.
Yeah, it's whatever. This is what happens. It had to happen eventually. I've been pretty lucky this session.
I might as well have not been here.
The cat moves around you and sets up a flank.
Okay. At least he didn't pounce, I guess.
And the cat is going to bite at Deirdre. And hits. Do they get the flank bonus on the grapple as well?
Yep. Pretty sure they did.
Okay, it tries to grab you.
Probably will.
Oh,
No, it actually didn't.
Ooh.
it missed. It rolled pretty low.
My CMD is not very good either.
Alright,
What is my CMD
Tasha?
anyway, like 16? Yeah, 16. Missed it by 1.
Okay, that cat thing is a problem here. Are you going to be able to do something to the cat, Zoo?
I mean, like, sort of, maybe? Not really.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, Zoo.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself. I'm gonna move over here.
Are
This
you
guy has
off
to
your
save
horse?
again. I got off the horse
Oh.
as a move action.
When? Earlier?
Oh, I'm saying I'm doing it right now.
So you're casting moving and moving?
Is it part of your move to get off the horse, or is
It
it
is
just
a
like
move
you're there
action.
You can
off
do
the
it for
horse?
free with a ride check, but you need to make a DC 20, otherwise it takes a move
Yeah.
action.
Okay, then I'll just be there next to the horse then.
Okay. So you get off the horse as a move action and cast invisibility.
I mean, you can try the ride check because it's a free. Like, if you fail it, it just takes a move action basically.
Right, no.
So there's no downside to trying it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so there you go.
said
You
I
did it
did
for
it.
free.
Yeah, now
You
can
can't
totally
actually
I'm gonna
move
move
there.
over here by Ekigro,
Okay.
and I'm gonna.
So you
Man,
pass
this guy has
by
to save again
the
versus the
cat?
Entangle. Yeah, I'm invisible.
Oh, you cast invisibility first. Then you do move. Okay.
Yeah.
The cat has true seeing. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't
it-
think
yeah.
scent allows them to take an attack off. Maybe
No.
they can. No?
No.
Oh, that was
Okay.
me.
They know where he is, but they
failed.
can't take attacks.
melee. Okay, gotcha.
I think they actually have to take like a move action.
They have to take an
figure
action
out
to
where
do
they
it.
are too. Like they can't. They don't just automatically know where you
Right,
are
they
just
sniff
all the
the
time.
air.
They know you're
Unless
nearby.
you-
They don't know your location.
If you're in 5 feet, they know where you are.
Yeah.
If you're right beside them.
Right.
Okay, so
Right, but he failed against the Entangle, so he's entangled now.
Alright. Dear John.
Alright. I'm going to attempt to use a spell-like ability on the Hermit guy, which is Visions of Madness. So let's try that first. I do a concentration check. Looks like it succeeded, so I'm going to apply Visions of Madness to this dude. The question is, what do I want to do on it? I think it's tough because if it's skills, he might have like Escape Artist, but I think I'm still going to do it anyway. I think I'm going to give the bonus to skills and a penalty to attacks and saves. And then I'm going to move up 5 feet away from him.
You're 5 foot stepping?
Yep, after I apply Visions of Madness to him.
Okay.
So he's experiencing visions of more mad. He's even more mad than he was before. He's the mad
Might be
hermit,
an
as it were.
improvement, honestly.
He's the madder hermit, and he's also entangled. So that's yeah. And yeah, we'll see if this cat just doesn't murder the shit out of me.
Okay, Ekigro.
Maybe Ekiguro will kill it.
I don't think I'll be able to do it in one turn, but it might be able to down me in one turn, so I believe in you guys. Oh, I forgot to add my rage hit points. I guess I'll just add those now. So get weapon out, 5-foot step, and we'll press the buttons to attack this. Do I hit?
Yes, you do.
And time for the damages.
Maybe you don't even have to kill it. If you do enough damage, it might run off. Probably not, though. It's probably going to try to defend its buddy.
Okay. It's dying.
Yes! You did it!
A lot of damage.
I knew I was right to believe in you.
This, old man screams, "No!"
It's fine. I mean, it might die to the acid that's on it, but... it's probably fine.
It's probably gonna die.
He
might
starts
stabilize
freaking out
it.
a little bit, and he's like, "Make it stop! Make it stop!" And he's going to try to escape artist out of the entanglement. 23?
I had a feeling that might happen.
Yes, that'll work.
Okay, and that's a move.
That's a move.
He's going to 5-foot step out of the vines. Why does the cat have... Oh, cat has acid on it?
Yeah, I got hit by the acid arrow.
Oh, okay.
Does he do anything with his standard action when he stood out of it? It was just a move action to... Or is he
Well,
just
he
freaking out?
5-foot stepped.
Yeah, and he did a move action. He still has a standard, so I was curious about. If he was gonna do anything
Oh,
with that.
I mean, I guess I do, huh? He's gonna madly attack Deirdre still.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
With his sword.
Here he hit me with like a nat 20 or 19 or something. Yeah, he missed.
And he misses.
Ha. I'll shift over 10 feet.
Okay.
No, I won't. I'll stay where I'm at.
Wait,
Oh, okay.
You already did it. I don't want to do it. Sorry.
Okay, Tasha.
Okay.
I go before you anyway, I can go, so I was probably gonna get out of your way even if I did, but...
no, it doesn't matter. I realize my movement doesn't even care. Like, I have
it's
40
not you have
foot
multiple
movement.
attacks, so 5-foot stepping up isn't gonna help you any right now.
Yeah.
Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Huh. We'll come up over here. And miss.
Oh, you miss your acid arrow.
Okay, I'm done.
There are 2 of them, huh?
Alright, Zoo?
Okay.
You got him right where you want him. You're flanking. with
That's
me,
right.
And
I am actually going to attack.
and you're invisible.
And because
Gonna
invisibility
fight him?
gives me a bonus to hit.
I think
Yep.
that factors in,
And
a
I'm not
flanking.
sure though.
I'm going to add the +2 from flanking. I'm going to try and touch him. I'm going to use
Okay.
my laughing touch ability.
Do you need to concentrate cast that, or...?
No, he's invisible.
Oh, right, yeah.
You don't have to cast defensively, even if it's a spell-like ability.
Right.
Is it even a spell-like ability? It might be supernatural for that one.
It's spell-like. It is a spell-like ability.
I'm pretty sure it's only like a DC. I'm not sure. I have a hard time figuring out what the DC on it is. Like, because normally they're always just like, oh yeah, it's the same as whatever the spell is. I'm like, yeah, but a lot of these spell-like abilities aren't actually explicitly a spell.
A spell, yeah.
So I think they've
I
just
don't know.
15 for those ones, but
DCs for spell-like abilities are often the same formula an NPC would use, which is the caster level of them that is associated to that spell-like. So it would be same as your spell casting, unless you were like multi-classing or something like that.
well, I know that for like the check, but I don't know if the DC, because they know the DC is based on the spell level, right? Like it's 15 plus the spell level times 2 to cast defensively. But a spell-like ability doesn't have a spell level, so is it just 15?
Well, it's yeah, whatever
Like,
its
if it's
comparable
replicating a
is.
spell, it's whatever the. But there is no comparable spell for Visions of Madness, so it's like I guess it's just it's either 15 or 17 is what I
your
figure
lab
because I
telling
get it
you
I get it
is?
at level 1.
When you hover over it, it
Like-
should have it in there.
It doesn't actually anywhere that I can find for like what the concentration check is.
I think it's based on when you get it. So if you got it at first level, it would be considered a first level spell.
Right, that's what I figured. It's either 17 or 15. 17 if you count it as like a first level spell, since I get it at level 1.
Okay, is Laughing Touch at all language dependent or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay, so you hit and
I
he
just
begins
caused him to burst out laughing.
Yep. He kind of already is in a mad way, but it's now humorously
Yeah,
mad.
it gets rid of
It's
the
like-
invisibility.
Well, it's so funny that it's yeah. The only stipulation is that it's a mind affecting effect. That's it. It's not language dependent. I can make anything that has a mind laugh.
Hmm.
It has no saving throw either, right?
Yep, no saving throw, just for 1 round. And the effect is that he cannot take any actions except to move
Right.
and defend itself. But that doesn't mean attacking.
Alright.
Only take a move action and can defend itself normally. I also 5-foot step back and I pull out my long spear,
Okay.
Hey, so you're still kind of flanking technically.
providing a flank.
Not that I'm gonna use it. I'm actually gonna do something different. I was
Mhm.
setting up for this with the Visions of Madness, so I'm actually gonna. I guess I don't have to stand up because he's laughing. He's not actually like provoking or like threatening, I guess, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna step back from him, and I'm going to cast Hold Person on him. So, yep, let's try it. Alright.
Okay, he fails. He's not laughing anymore because he's paralyzed.
I think he's still. I don't know how those interact, though, because, like, Hold Person. I think he still can't break out of the paralysis for 1 turn because of that, or something. I'm not sure.
5-foot step up, and I'm a coup de grace him.
Oh. Is
Yep.
paralyzed helpless?
Yes,
It
helpless.
sure
Okay.
is.
So this is 3d12 and 18 times 3.
He's super dead.
No, yeah, he definitely is. I wasn't necessarily
There's
intending
no
it for
way
it to be
he's
coup de
surviving.
grace,
You're gonna
but
do over 100
yeah.
points of damage to him.
Ekigro, do what Ekigro do.
Right, no, I get that. It's a perfectly reasonable thing to
Oh.
Oh, you didn't break 100.
I cut his head off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kill him outright.
Yeah, there's no talking to this guy, except for through.
But you
means
know
of
what?
speaking
Like,
dead.
because he was laughing, and then he was frozen, he was stuck with a smile on his face.
That's
I
actually
forgot my
true.
temporary HP earlier
Kind
for
of.
when I raged. So
It makes it
I
even more
gave-
terrifying.
I gave myself back the temporary hit
Okay,
points.
the cat dies too. It bled out. We're out of combat.
Oh, it immediately died the next turn.
Yeah.
Dang. I was gonna save. Well,
It wasn't
maybe
your
not.
turn yet.
I don't know.
Yeah, it bled.
Right. I don't know if
through.
I guess it doesn't matter if I was gonna. I hadn't decided yet if I wanted to save it, but I guess now it doesn't matter. So. Yeah, that was really weird. And I guess I mean if I was. If I was level 5, I could talk to him.
That was quite a shock, Zoo says, and man, like out deep in the forest, some crazy things happen.
Let's see if we can find out where he lives to try and figure out what's going on.
All right,
yeah,
I could go track.
Ekigro is going to start skinning the cat so that he can cook it for dinner.
And make
It's a
some,
good idea.
Some clothing from its hide.
I don't know.
But it is all
Does
acidy and
cat
burnt.
taste good?
Okay, it's gonna take hours to skin that cat, so...
Yeah, I'll just carry the cat until we get to a campsite, and I'll do it
Okay,
there.
so for now he picks up the cat, and then you're like,
Okay.
"All right, you're our replacement Zarky. Where this guy come from?"
Behind me.
All right, lead the way then, since you seem so confident.
I'll try and follow their trail.
Okay.
Does Akiro
Tasha...
even have survival? Actually, I guess he does, right?
Ekigro does have A rank in survival.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll perception if you didn't already. Okay. Akigro, you see the tracks. You point them out to Tasha, and Tasha is able to follow them and leads you to a hollow oak tree that looks like it has a very crude looking wooden door. To the tree.
Okay. Let's carefully go up and examine that.
Also, did you guys do anything about the hermit's body and any potential things that might have been on him?
Oh, sorry. I thought they had already searched him.
No.
Let's bring the body along. Maybe we can bury it here by his home as a sign of, I don't know, respect.
I don't care for this
Maybe
man.
over
He
the
attacked us in the sleep. I'd say let him be.
Okay.
Yeah, let it be fertilizer for the grass.
Okay, well then, do you at least look at his items, or do you leave that for fertilizer? to the
Yeah,
grass?
we'll take anything of value off of it.
Okay, so let's start with that first. You guys see that his leather armor looks pretty nice. His whip looks pretty nice. His short sword just looks like it's a masterwork. And he's wearing a nice looking ring.
I will detect magic on it again.
Okay, you detect 3 sources of magic from the armor, whip, and ring.
I heal Ekigro a little bit.
Okay, we'll start with the armor. You identify that he is wearing a +1 leather armor. The whip, you know, is a +1 whip. And the ring, what was your third roll? 5 The ring, you know, is a +1 ring of protection.
It's pretty nice.
Okay, so yeah, you guys find this
Just
big tree that looks hollow looking, that seems to have a crude looking wooden door, some sort of makeshift door.
I will quickly cast magic just to make sure there's no magic on the door.
Okay, you do not detect magic on the door.
I guess we'll take a look inside.
Okay.
Be careful about it.
You look inside, and you see a few pieces of crude wooden furniture, a simple wooden bowl and spoon, a pile of dried leaves for a bed. Go ahead and roll perceptions if you want to investigate inside. Deirdre, you notice a chest that seems to be stashed away, sitting in a hole under the bed of leaves.
Okay. I point it out and I cast Detect Magic on it.
Okay. You detect magic within the chest. 2 auras.
Okay. And then I'll look to see if it looks like... I'm guessing it seems perfectly reasonably safe. And I'll try to open it, unless it's locked.
It does not seem to be locked.
Alright.
And you do
so
open it.
Try to open it. And I get
Okay.
hit by an arrow trap.
You see that there's a bottle of liquid, 2 bottles of liquid, 164 silver pieces, 31 gold pieces, and a tarnished silver locket, and the locket's wrapped
like a
in a
picture
piece
locket?
of cloth. If you open it up, it has a faded portrait of a young woman. And then the cloth itself seems to have some writing and drawing and scribbles and stuff on it.
Do we recognize the woman?
Nope. Well, I can try Knowledge Local.
Knowledge local?
Do I recognize her?
No, Deirdre. However, now that you think about it, Deirdre, he looks a lot like, but not the same, but a lot like the potion maker you guys had met named Boken.
Wait, what?
He looks like Boken.
Similar. Yeah, he has a lot of resemblances.
They might
to
be
him.
related.
And the woman in the locket has some of these features as well.
Maybe it's his mom?
Not.
Does
That
the
is
locket
super
itself
dead.
seem valuable? I have no idea. Well, maybe I'll take it to Boken and see if he knows anything about it at some point.
Okay.
It's kind of a long shot, but maybe this is his brother that we just killed.
Tasha, you know the locket's value is only
you have a
about
crazy
10
brother, Boken?
gold pieces.
Okay, I will use my arcane bond to cast Identify on the You said there was a couple of magic items in the chest?
2.
Okay, I'll try that.
Okay. You know that the hold on, let me just add these to your thing. Here you go. Okay. You know that one of these is a potion of cure light wounds, and the other one is a potion of invisibility.
Now someone else can be invisible.
And then the cloth does catch your attention. Would you like to look at it?
Totally should.
The cloth looks a lot like a treasure map. And this treasure map claims to lead to a magic weapon. And
It must have driven this guy mad.
let me fix that. And if you guys look at the main map, I'm gonna let's get you guys a token. Let's get X marks the spot, right? The map shows that it probably is in that hex there, where the X is. The red X to the west.
We need to investigate this immediately. This is a mystery that must be solved.
You think we have enough time? We
Yeah,
can
why
do
not?
it.
We're like close to.
Okay. Let's finish this hex though. And then we can go over there.
Okay, let's see what time.
Sounds good.
In game. It's around, let's say, 3 o'clock now. This hex has not been fully explored. If you want to explore it, you'll need to spend the rest of the day doing that.
Yeah, we're here now. Let's finish this up.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys will explore the rest of the hex. Go ahead and roll perceptions. Okay. You do not have any encounters as you explore the rest of this hex. It just seems to be a wooded area with, plenty of sounds of critters and birds and stuff like that. No disturbances. And this hex is now explored. However, it is now evening. And nighttime. Or it's gonna be evening soon. I don't know. It's summertime, so the sun sets pretty late in the day. So you guys are gonna camp or travel through night?
Camp.
I think we're gonna camp.
We'll count. Yeah.
Okay, you
There's
guys
no reason
set
to
up
keep
your
pushing
camp.
ourselves so hard.
You guys set up your camp and go ahead and roll your nighttime perceptions. And then what hex do you plan on moving to next? I'll just set that there for now.
How about we do the beach, go through the Stag Lord's Fort.
Yeah,
and
the
then
beach.
The two the two hexes to the
Let's
X.
get some Beach Boys music playing while we party at the beach.
Oh man. Okay. Alright, so nighttime perceptions. I see one.
Oh, it's nighttime.
Yeah.
There you go. I lose track of the perception.
Yeah, I know. You like rolling dice though, right?
I like clicking buttons, thank you very much.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Okay, you guys get through the evening through your watches, no disturbances. It is the following morning as you guys plan to move on to the next hex. Oops. Let me overnight rest you guys. Okay. I think this is where. Well, how long can you guys go? It's almost.
I gotta
I
go.
was thinking of going at 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta go in about 10
Okay.
minutes.
Okay, then this
got a bunch
is
done, though.
probably where we're gonna wrap up because no, you do not have a bunch of time for what's going to happen. But what I could do is give you guys a cliffhanger. So as you guys step into this hex, go ahead and roll your perceptions for exploring. Okay. You guys are gonna spend most of your day exploring this hex. And around 4 p.m., close to the water, you guys see like a little hut that is surrounded by a fence. And if you go up to the gate, you see a little bell, and inside the yard is also a scarecrow, as well as a cypress tree. The hut is mud bricked, and it has some bluish smoke coming out of a chimney or like a gaping hole that seems to be like a moss covered roof.
Bluish smoke, interesting.
And the wooden fence surrounding this mound is festooned with crude fetishes crafted out of sticks, feathers, and animal bones.
Oh, maybe it's a witch.
And we'll end there, and next week we'll see what you do about it.
Hester lives here.
Uh, okay, so you guys got a lot done.
Yep.
You
That was fun.
improved your kingdom quite
Well,
a bit.
Zerdurium should be back, so Ekigro can be retired.
Does he wander off?
Does
Well, anytime
Ekigro
you feel like playing.
say no, no, no? Or I mean, you can keep playing because we're still down a player, but that's up to you. But if you don't show up, then basically Ekigro will just mysteriously kind of start walking off, and I don't know. Maybe the players chase him. Maybe
Maybe
they
he
There's a
don't.
wasn't
I
private
don't
actually.
know.
lake
Well, he could have. We could even just retcon it and
inside
say he wasn't with us while we were exploring this hex, and he
This is where
disappeared
he
during
wants
the
to settle
night.
down.
Like we gave him a watch, and then like we wake up, and it's like
And he's
Ekigro
not
just
there.
left in the middle of his watch.
Yeah, but what if Mantis
Yeah.
does show up then? But yeah,
Well,
we'll
Then
write
he
him
came
out
back.
somehow.
it's up to
Yeah.
him.
But yeah, so you guys are at a hut of strange things.
Hmm. I mean, I think it should just be flexible. Like at this point, you can kind of come and go as he pleases.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever Mantis wants
That's
to
how
play.
Ekigro is. He works in mysterious ways that not even he understands.
But he still has a role in the city, so he still finds ways to return to the city and fulfill his role.
Yeah.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, they gave you a position.
Am I the executioner?
You get paid for it.
Yes, you're the executioner. Did I ever get your
You're
numbers
the royal
actually on
That
enforcer.
makes sense.
You're the royal enforcer. You go up to people and you make sure like you kind of like no
No,
causing
I am
trouble in
the
the kingdom.
executioner. I perform
What?
public executions.
Did it?
You
What was
prevent the
its-
execution.
Wait, it doesn't. Oh, it does have a bonus to the loyalty. What were the two? It was by choice, right? So, what's your highest bonus that you would like to use for your
Strength or
loyalty
con?
rolls? What's the number?
They're both 18 scores, so 4 modifiers.
Okay, is this one like once you pick it, you have to stick with it, and like the hold on, let me go. So it's gonna be 4 for either one of them.
Yeah.
Maybe it's under ruling. No. Building a
What are you looking
kingdom.
for?
The royal assassin, how it uses its modifier. Let's see. Preparing a city. No, I'm not looking for cities.
I'm pretty sure it's strength or yeah, con, I think for
Creating a kingdom.
no, maybe it's strength or
I thought it was strength or dex.
Leadership roles.
might be strength or dex, yeah.
Royal assassin. Increase loyalty by 1 equal to the royal assassin's strength or dex modifier. So we're using your strength then?
Yeah, strength.
Okay, so 4 strength to your guys' loyalty check. What's Ekigro's last name? I'll just pull this up so I can read it.
Naki.
Naki?
Knock.
Okay, there you go. You've been written into the books. Sweet. They don't need loyalty checks all that often, but they will come into play. Awesome. Okay, so
Well,
I'll see you guys
I helped
next
them boost their stability by 4 this day.